what a week, huh? Nova, it's Tuesday, and you've been gone way longer than a week. I know. But it's been the whole month. It's been the whole month and then some, and the month's already halfway over, so I couldn't say anything else. Year's also almost over. Hasn't been a great year either. For different reasons. Life is suffering. Hello! On the off chance anyone is watching this on YouTube, yeah, it's been a minute. I will not go into any explicit details. It's all in the Discord if you want to read all about what's been going on in my life. But, everything's broken. Everything's broken, and I had very valid reasons to not be around, is all I will say. Let's try to make up for that. Kuroda disintegrating into dust, that could work. Wait, when did Kuroda turn into dust? You mean Kaizo? Anyway. I don't remember anything? Question mark? Don't mind me, probably should have figured that out before I started the game, but I forgot thousands of years ago. No! Are you shitting me? No! Oh, make shit up? Thousands of years ago, things happened. It happened more than once. It happened more than twice. In fact, it's still happening. Right here, right now. No, wait, I just remembered. We were in the filler dungeon with Filler, and then we fought Josette's brothers without Josette in the party, and it was super cringe, because they basically admitted they're jobbers who are wasting our time. It was pretty sad. And now we're going to fight that guy who's totally not Joshua's boyfriend. And now, the conclusion of our story. Also, we fought the enforcers or some shit. Yeah, yep. That did happen. Yeah, absolutely. Alright. God, I don't remember how to play this game. Even remotely. Alright, okay. Yeah, we're at, like, the end of this chapter. And I think it's just that boss fight left. Is my setup appropriate? Seems like it. I've still had that tab open this whole time, believe it or not. The Orbiment setups. Oh, God, that's right. There are doors. There are doors and stuff I need to go into. One of them has a thing I needed for this fight, allegedly. That's fine. We didn't have the proper loadout for Cassie. Surely this guy won't be as hard, right? Wherever the hell he is. Up here. Looks like a boss room, right? Oh, yeah, this is where we fought the three here. We fought those three here and then through the portal or whatever. A meme to raise the spirits, what you got?
Where are we?
Looks like our friends prepped an arena for us to have our final battle in. Seems that way. I can sense someone waiting for us at the right at the top of the staircase. Someone really powerful. Let's go. Let's go, girls! We get it, it's a long staircase! Okay. Don't mind me. Shit, beautiful. Amazing. Have fun with SMT4, Subby. Feel free to post any thoughts or ask for advice or anything if you need help. I'm decently familiar with that game. Oh yeah, the last part of my disclaimer I forgot. Yeah, it is very much still an ongoing process, everything that's going on in my life. So if I ever disappear in the middle of a stream or have to take like a longer intermission than I usually do when I just have to pee or whatever, that's why. Don't worry about it. Look at Lovecoff. Welcome, orphan of a lost village. Greetings to you, one who seeks atonement for his past transgressions, a stigma forever at his back. Sorry for the wait. Congratulations on moving your pieces this far across the game board. Should you defeat me, the final guardian, the end of this plane will finally be in sight. Of course, that is a very big if. Can I ask you one thing before we begin? Oh? Why? Why do you wear that mask and hide your face for us? It's incredibly obvious who you are. What a foolish question. Because that is the will of my lord. What other reason could there possibly be? The real one! Your reason for being here is that the Lord of Phantasma wanted you to be. I don't doubt that. But you hiding your face from us isn't their will at all. Enough with the lies. Stupid try-hard piece of shit. Joshua.
Joshua. I'm bored.
You all knew, huh? Sorry. My own inability to face reality has only made things harder for everyone. Don't try and shoulder all the blame for this yourself. I think we all had our doubts. I know I did.
Yeah, Kevin's right. I figured it out from the moment we met. I'm so smart. I just couldn't bring myself to say it.
You seem to think you've worked something out, but I haven't the faintest idea as to what that is. If you're so sure, why not go ahead and say it? That is if you honestly feel you have the resolve to do so. I won't. Jinkaria, you fool. Why state the obvious when I'll see for myself after cracking that mask to bits anyway? What matters most right now is that if we can't defeat you, there's no future for any of us. So right now, I'm just gonna leave who you really are out of the equation. Not because I'm afraid to face up to the truth, or that I don't know what to do in the face of it. But because I must and will defeat you, and overcome this trial before me. Not because I'm afraid, but because I don't give a shit. You know how to differentiate the timelines so that Apocalypse doesn't bother you? Say this is Flynn's twin brother. Also named Flynn. You're a hell of a stand-up guy, Joshua.
I'm so proud of you. Heck yeah, I'm in. I suppose I didn't mind playing backup today.
I didn't think that was all it would take for you to get your fighting spirit back. Very well, do as you will. Defeat me and break this mask. Schmlin. Second cousin of Schmatekeeper. Oh my god, Schmatekeeper. Black Dragion? Here we go! My name is Schwartzritter, rider of Schwartzritter, rider of the Black Dragion and guardian of the Abyss. And in accordance with my pact with the Lord of Phantasma, I shall act as your next trial. Let the battle begin! Right! Yeah, got it! The game with the really cool guy is so cool! Last year, that yeah, what's up? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, the hairstyle's dead on. Alright. Okay, let's see if we can remember how to play this game. Okay, he does not hit nearly as hard as Cassius, which I figured. Yeah, Cassius was dead-ass just supposed to be hard as balls. Oh yeah, I'm sure he'll have his own quirks. I'm sure he'll have his own annoyances, but his damage is... I'm not literally required to have a shield up at all times in order to survive basic attacks from him. So that's a step up. But yeah, again, obviously, excuse any rustiness. I'm not gonna say not my fault, but kind of not my fault. I knew it. I had it in my head. I was like, okay, no, those were just arts. If he uses an ult on me, I'm not at full health. It probably will still kill me. Yeah. Yeah. Bruh. Is there an auto? Okay. Don't mind me, I'm getting a sip of drink and letting him kill me. I remember enough to remember that that's not worth waiting on recovery, especially when I already fucked up the wrong thing to kill one person. Or revive one person. Gonna offer... Oh! Okay. it totally did. It totally did offer easy mode again. That's funny. Buffering hell? Doubt it's just because Firefox? I mean, Firefox is great. So, yeah. Anybody else having buffering issues, or is it just Dimitri? I have noticed, just as I've been streaming stuff, that, like, my upload rate keeps kind of randomly dropping. But I don't think it's been pretty sure it hasn't actually been affecting me. Not to the degree that it's affecting the major currently. Okay, everyone else is fine. Yeah, I'm not sure what the issue is, but it's apparently just on your end, or Twitch being Twitch. Either of those things is possible. Okay, so he's gonna do that again. Oh no, Apple's getting that too. Bilch as well, apparently, just not as frequently. So that's cool. Still have that internet app on here. A toll-free call at almost 8 o'clock p.m. No, I don't think I will. Yeah, if you hear any ringing at any point while I'm doing this, excuse me, it's just the landline. I have to have it downstairs with me and actually... Here, where they're saying they're leaving some message on the machine, I don't know. I'm not worried about it right now. Anybody who's actually important should know that they shouldn't be calling the house for anything that's going on. Quite frankly. Okay, I don't have the speed test app installed anymore for some reason. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. As long as it's not unwatchable for the majority of people. I'm not going to worry about it. Don't have a house fit anymore. Oh, I've been trying to get rid of it for years, believe me. I hate that damn thing. Ain't no reason to still have it. I wish it showed. Oh, it does. Just over them and not over their portion. What ending should you go for? In Vanilla 4, choosing your ending is actually kind of hard because your choices actually do matter. There's no easy way to just pick one. You dead ass just like have to actually pay attention to your answers, and it works on like a point system. Like if you're so far one way, you go chaos. If you're so far the other, you go law. And if you're somewhere in the middle, I think within like 10 points either way, you go neutral. I personally recommend the neutral one. It's got some annoyances to it, but it is far and away the best. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, neutral is far and away the best ending in my opinion. But find yourself gravitating towards one character over the other, then do what you want. On principle, you like niceness, so unless Jonathan becomes a cult leader, you're gonna side with him for a bit. Okay, fair enough. Jonathan's sweet. Bunshin no Jutsu? Loser. I have no idea if that's stacks or not, but bruh. Trying way too hard, my guy. or rice, chicken. Chicken or rice. I forget what S-craft I have on Kevin. Field. Yeah, alright. That's fine. For this part, for this kind of fight, I suppose that's actually better again. He's not quite as juiced as Cassius, but I'm not even close to as juiced as Cassius, but the fact that he also had the easy option unlocked. It's probably means like I'm good.
Spread thy wings and trample the earth below.
Buffing like SMT to win. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't recall taking advantage of buffs quite as much as I have been in this game. For whatever reason, in this game they're just I don't know if they're easier to come by, or I don't know if I just finally got good after 3 games or what. But they've very much been coming in handy here. Probably should have slowed down to let him do that. That's my bad. Oh, I should have sniped that crit to let Joss do this. At times 4 strength or whatever the crit multiplier is. On top of the 200 CP. Oh well, we got this. Yeah, you can. Yeah, again, I am very, very much out of practice here. So if I'm getting through this as quickly as I am, then you know this guy ain't shit compared to Cassius. That robot's design reminds me of something. I can't quite pin it though. Like from Blue Gender, maybe? I don't know.
I murdered a man! Again!
Oh, rat. Never changed.
Yeah! Bam!
Huh? Congratulations. You did as you said you would. You broke my mask. Oh my god, it was LOL! Who could have seen that coming? We were right then. It really is you. I never thought I'd be so lucky to see you again. Not that I can imagine this reunion has much meaning for you at this point. Heh, you have no idea. I was scared, I think. I think I may have been given the chance to meet you again, but I knew from the start it was going to be short-lived. I knew I'd have to go through the pain of losing you a second time, so I tried to pretend I had no idea who you were to avoid it. That's why you ended up with that mask. It was my own weakness and inability to face up to the truth, right? Precisely that. I was summoned within this world to act as the final, strongest guardian. That much you already know. You were summoned here to act as the strongest guardian. Stronger than Cassius? The guy who is stronger than you in lore and in gameplay? And his boss fight reflected it? Again, after real life takes you through the ringer the way it has me the last couple of weeks, this game don't seem so bad. It was never that bad. But if you think I'm not gonna point out how stupid this plot still is, because it is. I'm going to. I'm just less upset about it and more bemused by it at this point. It was the Lord of Phantasma who called me, but they weren't the only one who decided I should wear this thing. It was likely all of you. This world changes as a result of one's thoughts and desires. It's not all possible for that to be the case. I thought so. Now, thanks to your efforts, my job here is finally done. I have to go now. My planet needs me. To tell you the truth, with that dragging on to support me, I didn't actually expect you to win. Heh, I barely did. Nah, no, he was pretty easy. I don't think I accidentally retried on easy, by the way. I did see the option pop up there. I clicked too fast to actually see it. Or, like, actually pick it. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the top option, in which case I didn't. But, yeah. With everyone here by my side at that. Well, working with others to achieve a goal isn't a sign of weakness. You've become a lot stronger too, Estelle Bright. I'm impressed. You've still got a ways to go before you can equal your father.
Ha, no doubt. I won't get there by rushing things. I just gotta take it one step at a time. As long as I have Joshua, I'm sure I'll get there eventually.
Estelle. I hope you will. As for you, Ren, I never even had the chance to say goodbye to you the first time, did I? I'm sorry. I wouldn't have chosen to leave you that way.
It's not your fault. Besides, if you and Joshua hadn't stepped in and saved me, I'd be all alone today. So, I'm not mad. I'll always be grateful for you.
Thank you.
Tea! Under any other circumstances, I'd ask you to pet me on the head one last time. But those claws of yours look like they kind of hurt, so maybe it's better if you don't.
Sorry there, too. So, Kevin Graham, can you finally have complete confidence in your theory? Yep, every last shred of doubt in my mind is gone. I'll make sure everyone you care about gets home safe and sound. You can count on it, though. In that case, count on you I shall. I think this goes without saying, the Lord of Phantasma is no ordinary foe. This won't be easy for you, but don't mistake what you need to do. Thanks. I'll take the warning to heart. Finally go on my 30-minute break, Joshua. It's all Walmart lets me. Yeah, sorry, shipper! Having to pay attention to that boss fight and everything else again. Very easy to be distracted right now. What's up? Forgot about that guy. Fuck that guy. Thank you, shipper. It's beautiful. I appreciate that. I guess this is it then, huh? I'm afraid so. I can finally return to where I belong. Yeah. I delivered your sword to Kareen, by the way. Thank you. Don't worry about us. We'll be resting in peace together. Well, Joshua? Yeah. Goodbye, Lo.
Da 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 da.
Oh, right. This was like filler within filler. We had to go like all this. Go back to the thingy-ma-bob. That's right. Couldn't even remember his name. I remember his name just because of it being kind of silly. Slash, not generic necessarily, but just kind of too normal for his character, right? Fucking Lo. He is very cool.
Hello. Joshua,
It's fine. This was always how this was going to end. Besides, the last time I lost him, all I did was act like a child who couldn't let go and worry him in his final moments. This time I was actually able to say goodbye properly.
yeah.
Lecter. No, fuck Lecter.
I'm really glad.
He looks like Takumi from My Anime! Who, Lo? Does he? Oh, no, you mean Lecter, don't you? Yeah, a little bit. Well, I've done what I needed to do now. I'll leave everything else to you now, Kevin. No problem. Now that we've defeated the final Guardian, the path to the scenic route should be open. Let's head on over. The one leading to the Royal Villa, right? Got it. So cool letting Nova Curve stop him. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. He's just not as diesel as Cassius. All right. Oh, I can't fast travel. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that guy, yeah. Lecter. I remember his name, unfortunately. I didn't until somebody typed it. But the second they did, I'm like, oh, right, that one. Hey, where'd the warp circle go? I sure hope there were no secret special missable items in there. I doubt it. Another... What? Well, that's fucking foreboding. Actually, thinking about it, it's possible this door was here first and the warp appeared later and it took its place. That would make more sense, I suppose. God, do I? I don't think I even have my notes anymore. Yeah, chat, full disclosure, among the, yeah, some of you, again, most people probably already know that this thing going on top of everything else. Among the train wreck that has been my life these last couple of weeks, I had to get a new phone. And I don't remember if my notes for this game transferred over. Okay, no, they did. Okay. A cool guy. Fortunately, a lot of this doesn't help me, because I don't remember what area is which. And I know I'm gonna have to pull up a map back out to find some of these things. But, Store clerk was trustworthy after all? What are you talking about? Black Ark. Were they cloud back or do I have to NFC it? I'm not 100% sure what the guy did. He used a double-sided USB-C cable to plug my old phone into the new one. And it seemingly just transferred everything over. I had to re-authenticate a lot of apps, but yeah, it did actually copy my notes, so we're good there. Don't know. Check it out, I suppose. Oh, Gamrick might mean. Gamrick might mean the fact that my stuff all transferred over. Yeah, the guy was very nice about it. He didn't even know for sure what he was doing. He was nice enough to try anyway. Apparently, every Walmart in my vicinity just sucks, and the premium cell service people are just never fucking there when they're supposed to be. Because I had already gone to one Walmart, and the person who was supposed to be there wasn't. And then I went to a second one relatively nearby, and their person wasn't there either. But gentleman was nice enough to say I might be able to do it. I'm like, I will take the attempt after everything else I've been through. Quick question. What is Flynn doing back in medieval times? Don't worry about... God, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's a plot point that won't make any sense unless you play the first game first. Yeah. Trust the plan. They will explain. SMT4 is a good game, mostly. All is one and one is all. I love that song. All begins with one and in all returns to one. Only when you have released all the other doors shall this one open. Okay. Is this literally the last door then? I know we're close-ish to the end of the game. It's just there's a lot of doors I missed, and, like, I assume, like, the last dungeon might be a little lengthy or whatever. Last one. I'm gonna type last one in all caps. I'll know what it means. Okay. Sorry, no, that was a lot of farting around and typing for nothing. But so because that's happened now, and because this is a very real possibility that this is the last door, and because I completely forgot about the door until that happened. Completely forgot about this mechanic. What do we want to do, chat? You're the ones who have been suffering more than me not playing this game. This game's been the furthest thing from my mind the last couple of weeks. Anything you're excited for? What? Is chapter 3. Okay. Okay, so I could also go back to the... Oh, I'm not doing that, though. That's right. Wasn't it, like, super hard? Did I have to, like, fight Cassie again or something? I also don't know if I actually have the item for it yet. If they're so close, we can Walmart repair guy can do the same, dude. I mean, it's not a repair person specifically. It's, they have people who are, like, representative from wireless companies who, like, come to that section and will, like, help you get a new phone set up if you have a premium plan. And not just the shitty straight talk cards that I used to have. But yeah, like, they're supposed to have representatives there for at least a good chunk of the day. And, none of the ones near me did, so... You're a blind watcher, so got literally nothing to say on the door. Shipper, fair. Let's watch all of Malcolm. The door prompts pointing no return. Well, no, I'm not going through that door. Like, I'm definitely not going through that door. This one, it's not this one. It's that, Can I fast travel again now? Yeah, the gimmick now is to go back here. Hell of a... I just saved, so... Okay. Alright, I wanted to make sure I unlocked that last fast travel point. I remember that being a thing. Also, yeah, what Dimitri said. Yeah, so the whole gimmick was that we had these monuments and we had to go to each of them with our party. Have at least one specific person in the party, and then we go through a filler chapter where we learn the spirit of Christmas or something. And once we go through all 4, this door opens. This was blocked off before. So that's progress. Who's my cell provider? Verizon. Don't mind me, I'm going to glance at the walkthrough that I was using. I still have that tab open too, thankfully. Alright, yeah, chapter seems pretty beefy, and I'm not seeing anything about a point of no return. So if we wanted to just keep going with the main plot, we could. Could be worse. Oh, my cell provider, yeah. Again, I've had no issues with them up until this whole kerfuffle. And even then, it wasn't necessarily their fault. Like, all the bullshit I had to go through to get my phone sorted out, like, I understand why I had to go through the stuff I did. Like, it was ultimately for security purposes. It's good that some of those measures are in place, but also just, god fucking damn it. Hope has left your room. You're telling me. Fuck. Is anybody who still gives a shit about this game here? Why am I even playing this? Why am I even playing this again? I have nobody who's actually invested in back. Yeah, because I'd feel bad, because I know some of these doors are like, some of these doors seem like they're gonna be cool. I know people were gassing up the Ren one. I'd feel awful if I did the red one with the Ren one without Minato being here. I don't think he is. Sunk cost fallacy, I guess. All right. Well, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if the pattern will hold, but tell you what. For now, continue Subby. Oh, thank you, Subby. I appreciate it. Like Thrakia. We should watch Zatchbell. Let's watch Zatchbell instead, chat. You know who's got the power? Tell you what I'm gonna do for now. For now, I'm gonna go back through some of these other doors and try to specifically just go after the ones that I don't think are going to be as story heavy, right? Like, I've got some here that I don't even know what I'm supposed to do for them. So let's ignore ones that seem like they might actually be good, like Alan's and Ren's. And we'll try going to... Yeah, I've got one that I couldn't even figure out what I needed to do, so... Let's try going to this floor. See if anything makes more sense now. Hey, Balin, how you doing? Bested me to be honest, Shipper. Stop that! Stop killing me with your kindness, you beautiful, beautiful people. 10 hours of very melon. I wish. One second. Don't mind me finding the map again. It's been a while since I've been back through these areas, and I'd rather not mess around forever looking for the door. In fact, I already don't remember which way I came. Okay. Like available on Steam for $8.98. You're going to a bar on Thursday, Balin? Yo! Hope you have a good time. Hope you're going with somebody. Hope you know your limits and all that. I trust your judgment. Yeah, for a social thing, yeah. Okay. Cool. Hope it goes well. Alright. Those who seek to enter this door must first overcome a trial. Should this fail to deter you, open the door and step inside. Okay. Alright, so just a fight, I assume? In which case, this one should be fine. Full game facts up. Oh, this Dimitri. No, again. Like, I know what to do. It's just a matter of, like, having a couple of different things to do and not knowing what people want to see the most. Oh, a queer social. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. Like I said, hope you have fun. Overcome the trial before you, then I shall grant you a memory fragment in my I don't want it. Dear God!
Great Googly Boogly! That's some stuff. Come on.
That's a lot of guys. Love this game metaphor. For an overlord, very hard. Oh, I'm not even talking about games, Apple. I'm not even talking about what game I'm gonna play next. I'm talking about like what doors and stuff to do in this game. Games coming up next, I'm almost certainly just gonna do metaphor. Arts, Samurai, and Bonafide, in other words, said weird in this game. The localization of both SMT4s is not bad. but they definitely made some choices. They went a little too weave on some of the translations. It's not great. That's just the pronunciation. I will say the anachronisms, that will make sense. If your issue is them saying samurai but also using words like bona fide, then don't worry about it. They're cooking. Hoi! 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 Guess what you're doing right now, though? I don't know. Are you finally installing the hit game Wuthering Waves? Coming to the PlayStation 5 this January? Ending it thus! Soon you might receive a free game. Oh, Metaphor, yeah. Is that it, Dusk? Is that the answer? Are you playing Metaphor? Are you playing Refanta Spaghettio? Actually have to get up already. Again, of all the things Rebirth could have won, best soundtrack, best score is the thing I am not offended by in the slightest. That game's soundtrack did go very hard. Forget about it. Oh, now I'm curious! Dust, don't let me being legally brain dead and not being able to think of anything deter you from telling me about how your day is going. Because I got nothing else to talk about that's not horribly depressing. Wow, I should have done this a while ago, apparently. Those ads went down like a sack of potatoes, I'll tell you what. What's the biggest amount Atlas received in 1 year, or is this a record? In terms of stuff that actually won, I think it's definitely a record. I don't know if it's ever even been nominated for that many categories.
We're good to go.
But I definitely don't think it's won any. Jesus Christ. Actually, not that much. You have overcome the trial, thus I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Blue Blanc, what are you doing here? An investigative report on Phantom Thief B, his crimes, his history, his true identity. Imperial Chronicle investigative team. Really love the Darkskin Robin. Oh, the Awakening mod, yeah, it's very nice. It also makes sense given their parentage. Phantom Thief B has had quite the lengthy and productive career in thievery in the Empire, as the amount of records we have been able to find on his crimes proves beyond a doubt. From numerous paintings held in the Imperial Art Gallery, to a Septium crystal held in the Empire's customs warehouse, to even a cutting-edge tank held in an Imperial Army research facility. Nothing is truly safe when he desires to steal. His conquests aren't limited to inanimate objects either. He's been guilty of pretending to be a military officer and eloping with the wife of Marquis on one reported occasion.
Oh, ma!
Stop pretending to be straight. It's weird. Yet, and this is perhaps the most baffling part, there is no concrete evidence to suggest he has profited from his exploits. Rather, the objects stolen usually end up in places so bizarre their owners are liable to faint upon hearing about them. In other cases, they are transformed into Mira, which is then rained down the city areas largely inhabited by those less fortunate. Isabeau will be your partner. Oh yeah, you'll actually get to see Isabeau. Yeah, Isabeau's great. She's delightful. She's a very good meme. Hearing this, one might be led to think that he's a vigilante thief who takes from the rich and gives to the poor. But make no mistake, the truth is not so simple. The wife of the Marquis discussed earlier is a fine example of that. As of this writing, it's been a little over half a year since the elopement took place. Since then, she's remained unaccounted for. Many items stolen by him remain in the public eye in some fashion, but not all. Between his eccentric techniques and bizarre behavior regarding the objects and skills, he might appear as though the thefts were purely whims and nothing else. Upon studying the overall picture and reviewing the objects, indeed, people in play, you begin to see that they all have one specific thing in common. Looks good standing next to Cromwell. Navarre is a royal twat! Yeah, but he's Liam O'Brien, so he's great! At least in the first game, he is. Navarre. Take the artwork stolen from the Imperial Art Gallery, for example. Each of them were works of pure genius, painted by a master of their craft. Gained a reputation for being too complex for the target audience and of such works the nobility, and were shamefully stored away instead of placed on display. Similar could be said for the Septime Crystal. Known for its unparalleled beauty, after being seized by customs, it was sealed away in a warehouse, doomed to never be admired by human eyes again. The tank is one more example. Its promising development cut short rather than be put to good use, and it was left collecting dust. As an aside, the case of the Marquis's wife does contain some striking similarities. Despite marrying her, he devoted most of his attention to his concubines and barely spent a thought for her. In conclusion, we can see now that the underlying motive for his actions is finding objects of beauty that have been abandoned by the world and freeing them from their foolish owners. Interesting. No matter how the world may see his crimes, his motive is clear. The truth is evident that in the truth that is evident in the cards he leaves before committing his crimes, the so-called liberation of beauty mentioned upon each item. Paint of Thief steals away not for money, but for an ideal he believes in. That it is in this fact we believe are clues to his true identity. A number of valid theories have come about on the faith behind our famed thief. Unfortunately, they are all lacking conclusive proof as they are numerous, but it is impossible to say if any of them are correct. To complicate matters further, we now have deranged individuals coming forward to pretending to be him and allowing themselves to be captured by law enforcement. That is not to say, however, that none of the theories circulating are at all plausible. Here we'll introduce 3 such theories that have developed significant followings and may or may not turn out to be far from the truth. Theory 1. Amorous con artist X. Mr. X is known for his exceptional abilities as a con artist, having faked his own identity in order to engage with romantic relationships with many noblewomen. He was as handsome as he was capable, and he was exceptionally proud in nature as well. Born to a poor family in temperate South, he became used to stealing in order to make ends meet from a young age. According to the testimony from a companion of his at the time, he was never once caught for such thefts. The reason X was converted from being a common thief to a con artist is believed to have stemmed from falling in love with a noblewoman of much higher social standing than he. Rule of aristocracy was absolute in the country he called home, and a blessed romance between those classes were unthinkable. With that in mind, he resolved to create a false identity in order to make his dream possible. Following his first rousing success, he came to do the same on a myriad of other occasions, indulging in one forbidden affair after another. You like annoying characters, that's why when thinking what's coming to the Delson your gods. The Mars fucking experience. That's good! He's delightful. He's my little scrunkly wunkly. Accept him into your life. Both X's fearless skills as a thief and his interest in forbidden romances with noblewomen sound like what we know of Phantom Thief B. Also worth noting, despite his abilities of deception to court those of vast wealth, he displayed no interest in their fortunes. That is to say, he gained no financial benefit from his actions. Instead, he simply lamented he was unable to indulge in them because of something as trivial as social class. We conclude this attitude bears a striking resemblance to Phantom Thief's own views on beauty. LeBlanc has his own Zenigata. I have to assume so, right? And maybe that'll be a thing in later games? Because, once again, this is a lot of information that I struggle to imagine being relevant to this game. Tragic artist Y. Y was an artist with a rather tragic past, born to a middle-class family in the North, was hired by an influential aristocrat to be their personal artist, producing many stunning pieces. However, it was later discovered that wasn't all he produced. On the contrary, he was also responsible for a number of counterfeit pieces. Madarame! This novel shows you think I have positive opinions on him. Who, Navarre? Oh yes, unironically. Again, it's very complicated. I will not discuss it. I will not even confirm for sure whether it's a good love or a bad love, one way or another, until you finish both games. Navarre is very complicated. A lot more complicated than he probably should have been, and probably not for the right reasons. But like I said, unironically, I could write a dissertation on Navarre. I will not tell you what that dissertation is until later. If you know, you know. The one who hired him sought to profit through ill means in his work. He created counterfeits under the noble's instructions. However, one day... Wait. Why? Being forced to help make counterfeits. Wait a minute. How can I be frank if I'm Yusuke? Terrible. One day, why suddenly left the noble service? The reason he remains unknown. And he became a phantom thief! It's right there! LeBlanc is Yusuke. We figured it out.
This is where the tragedy begins. Immediately after leaving his client behind, Y received a terrible piece of news. His lover, the daughter of a respected family, had been killed in a traffic accident.
Game, fuck you.
While there's no evidence to prove as much, it's rumored that the noble may have had a hand in her death. Y was only spotted once more in his lover's grave before forever disappearing from the public eye. Those who knew nothing of his story became known as the tragic artist. Several years later, the noble was murdered.
The story of Y still has several unsolved mysteries surrounding it, and has invited much speculation, both of which have likely led to the theory that he and Phantom Thief B are one and the same. Aren't the only reasons. Naturally, Phantom Thief B has been known at times to try and dispose of counterfeits, believe them to be false beauty, led to some belief that Phantom Thief B may be attempting to rid the world of counterfeits he created himself. Lending further credibility to this is the discovery that the forgeries disposed by Phantom Thief B were indeed works of Y. Skilled martial artist Z. Wait a minute. The story of Z is significantly different from the other two. His unusual but still plausible identity. Z was born in the Far East as some of the famed military family. I was thinking Zin for a second, and I was like, are the other ones supposed to be characters we know? Are these all wrong? Yeah, don't worry about anything. Don't worry about any characters and my opinions on them. Don't worry about any connections to Apocalypse. Just enjoy 4 and stan Isabeau. Attractive, delicately built young man was far more skilled at martial arts than his frame would have suggested, being blessed with great natural talent. He was to possess a keen, sharp mind and an air of arrogance about him. He was indeed blessed in nearly every way. He came from an important family, had skill, had looks. As a result, he came to feel bored with the world around him. Hardly kept such thoughts to himself. In fact, he often voiced his complaints to anyone within earshot. Complaints persisted until one day he simply disappeared, telling no one where he was going and leaving nothing to suggest his next destination. Much of this theory is based off the idea of geniuses being eccentric by nature. There are some who say the fighting style of Z has some resemblance to the peculiar skills used by Phantom Thief B. But in terms of credibility, the theory is barely cut above any of the other similarly unusual suggestions. Still, the idea that the man beneath the mask is one from the East is certainly an interesting and exciting one, leading many to wish it were true, even if they find themselves doubting it actually is. Brings us to the end of outlining 3 very different theories. Could X, Y, or Z be the true identity of our famed Phantom Thief? Or perhaps something else entirely? Only way we'll know for sure is if we hear the truth from the man himself. Of course, whether or not we can trust anything he says is a discussion for another time. I wish I could do a Jonathan Frakes impression. I feel like this entire segment should have been narrated by him. After this article was first published, we received a card believed to be from Phantom Thief B himself at our office. The contents of the card were as follows. The truth of my identity is already within your grasp. My number reveals it all. Judging by this, it is believed that one of the 3 theories proposed is the true identity of Phantom Thief B. That said, discovering the means behind his words has proven to be a trying task. I'm trying to think of like the core. I don't remember his enforcer number, so it doesn't help me much. But I was trying to think of like his enforcer number with the number with the number with a letter of the alphabet or whatever by number. But either way, that wouldn't make sense. I know there are a lot of enforcers, but I don't think they go up to the late 20s. Will one valued reader be able to step forward and solve what we cannot? Only time will tell. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea how that was supposed to help me with anything. Alright. X, you think? X seems to fit the most with his MO, but yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't. I'm not gonna sit here and speculate which one I think is accurate, if any, because I don't know. oh, wait, he's 10. Okay, wait, yeah, that's not X, that's 10. If his enforcer number is 10 and then X, okay, all right, yeah, that might be it. Again, don't really see the relevance, but hey. Sure, in 20 games, that'll be important, maybe. Alright, I don't know if I'll be able to do this one. I also don't know for sure if I can get there. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, it took me a second apple, but I got you. Saving to check location names. It doesn't say anything about the stern, but maybe. I know that may have been me fucking up and just not writing down fully. Black Arc 2F. Okay, there should be an instruction. Yep, okay. Is this the one that required 400 battles or some shit? If so, can I do it? Yeah. Hog! Wikipedia article on Blue Blanc, yeah, really? I shall grant to you my bullshit! Oh man, is it? I'm getting all the Wikipedia articles tonight. I'm getting all the boring ones, hell yeah! Report on the attack on Erebonia's Bracer Guild. In S1202, many of the bracers of the Bracer Guild in Erebonia came under the attack of a quick succession. Under attack in quick succession. The perpetrators were an armed group, but all else about them was unknown, and the guild, along with all connected to it in the nation, fell into a state of confusion. Before long, the Orbital Communications Network in the capital was rife with calls and messages. Before long, the Orbital Communications Network in the capital was rife with... The situation grew increasingly grave. You didn't need the space for that. Make me think there was more. In TMS, Master Seal, there are two options. Is there enough to go through the game and do both, or should you just focus on one? There's enough to do both, yeah. Yeah, there's enough Master Seals to do both classes, plus I think like 2 extra. So yeah, what I always like to do is do the one that I don't like as much first, and then reclass to the other one. Just keep that one. I think you're like 16 in all, so you should be good. 7 party members? I can't remember. There's plenty. Before long, the Orbital Communications Network and the fucking stop reading dialogue now. Not that brain dead, yes. At dawn yesterday, the capital's guild houses were completely destroyed by powerful explosives. According to the second subdivision's analysis, the explosives were likely set directly below those buildings in the capital's underground waterways. Judging by the explosives used and means employed, this was the work of professionals. Currently working to confirm the locations of potentially dangerous persons in the country. This thing Cassius was sent to stop an FC. Oh, was it? Okay. I couldn't remember why he left. Oh, yeah, he was. Okay, I was confused. I thought he was dispatched there as a commander. Like, no, he was a bracer at that point. Sent him. A Jaeger member's been found among those suspected of entering the country illegally. Confirmed to be responsible for logistics of the Jaeger Corps. Keep an eye on members of the same corps in the country. You meant enough to... Oh, I missed the time part, yeah. But yeah, but my answer's the same, yeah. Like, so long as you're constantly, like, you know, learning skills, switching out weapons and all that, and leveling up naturally, then yeah. Yeah, you'll still have ample time to max out both. At dawn today, the guild houses in Heimdallr came under attack and were unable to contact the bracers charged with overseeing them. We request aid of the highest-ranking bracers. This is urgent. We repeat, this is urgent. Bracer Guild here in Erebonia has sent a message to the guild's Brancel branch. Judging by the content of the message, at least one high-ranking bracer will be entering Erebonia in the coming days. We request they be pursued and put under strict surveillance upon arrival. Two days after the assaults began, Cassius Bright, S-rank, arrived on the Imperial capital. He assumed the post of provisional representative of the Erebonian Guild. After doing so, he assessed the damage to the guilds and called for the bracers assigned to them, who had become scattered in the chaos to reconvene outside the city. He also ordered a halt to all orbital communications to prevent interception by the enemy. Also, there's a very loud ambulance going by outside. Also, I'm apparently the majority, if not all, of Shipper's Twitch recap. Oh, yeah. By this point, guilds in 6 cities had been attacked, and the Bracer Guild in Erebonia was beginning to struggle to function. The branches that had not yet been attacked requested the army's protection. However, they seemed to be in no hurry to grant their support, making it clear they could not be counted upon. Inside job. Meanwhile, the provisional representative was able to estimate the rough location of the enemy supply base from their movements up until that point. After choosing a smaller number of bracers who were familiar with the area, he sent them to try and find it. His reasoning for going with this approach was that he had concluded the enemy would have to build a supply base inside the country because of how strict Erebonia's border control are. Controls are. It did not take long for his lose the battle but win the war strategy to produce results. The bracer sent by Liberals Guild is confirmed to be one Cassius Bright. Bright's an S-rank bracer whose file in our subdivision has him rated an L4 threat, the second highest level possible. Second highest? Only the second highest?
There's a level beyond Cassius.
He's also the man believed to have commended the counteroffensive against the Imperial Army during the 100-Day War. May potentially pose a threat to national security, so he's being carefully watched. Literal one-man army. Attempt to track CB failed. Current whereabouts are unknown. As requested by HQ, we have not raised the alert level and have left it where it stands. Several bracers are currently traveling aboard a train. We believe them to be taking part in some kind of operation. 6 bracers assaulted the Jaeger's base. The Jaegers inside were apprehended. We have identified them to be members of the Jester Jaeger Corps. discovered the enemy's base revealed that if it was a Jaeger Corps known as Jester who was behind the attacks. After this, however, the Jaeger's movements became much more passive and the two sides entered a deadlock. The stalemate continued for roughly 2 months. During this time, the guild representative made contact with the intelligence. He began preparing for an operation that would ultimately allow him to bring the trouble to an end. CB has made contact with a member of our subdivision currently in the process of confirming. The target CB has proposed a joint operation, intending to meet him at a specified date and time. What eventually broke the deadlock was a brilliant strategy devised by CB, who successfully made contact with a number of intelligence divisions. He made them send a message to HQ in hopes it would be intercepted by the enemy. What happened was exactly that. From the message, they were able to deduce the time and place the next meeting would happen, and set about plotting his assassination. Exactly what CB hoped would happen. 1 second, chat. I have a phone call, and like I said, I actually have to take it. I'll be right back.
Things have gone wrong, they do more often than they don't. I was a child before, a soldier in defense. I'll take the lead, I've gone so far for lesser gold. I wanna know this life by your side. So I don't wanna try to fight this love. How dangerous can it be? I know the odds are so unfavorable, and honesty's forsakable. So many run for safety from the danger. Falling in love like this, danger. Falling apart in the hands of another. Danger and falling in love like this, cold sweat craving the dark, so completely, so sweetly.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah. Static ass music. Priest doors or text calls. Well, I'm doing them in a random order. I am specifically going after the ones that I think are just text crawls and Wikipedia articles, because those are the boring ones that nobody cares about, including me. Because I'm gonna feel bad if I do any like main plot or cool doors. Because a lot of people who I know are actually excited about this game, or were at one point before all the bullshit happened. Would be sad if they missed it. So I'm trying to stall for time here, but we'll see. Let me get my notepad back out. All right. All according to Keikaku. I wanted you to intercept that phone call. During the meeting, CB had also given Intelligence Member Division an encoded message. It contained detailed plans for an operation which the Imperial Army would defeat the Jaegers after they'd been lured out by false information. The General Staff Office chose to go ahead with the proposed plan, but after a joint operation with the Bracer Guild, the Jaegers who had gathered to assassinate CB were surrounded and forced to surrender. Furthermore, the remnants of the forces who were at the other base were also defeated, and the initial prisoners gave up their location. Several months after the trouble began, Jester was completely dismantled. Raising threat level of Cassius Bright to S-rank Bracer, effective immediately. Henceforth, he will be regarded as a level 5. Okay, there we go. They fixed it. Okay. He poses a severe threat to national security if he ever... It must be placed under strict surveillance if he ever enters the country again. This one man could destroy our country. eliminate an entire fucking Jaeger Corps. Confirmed that the surveillance target left the country today. His departure was without incident. Handing control over mission to foreign agencies. Transmission over. Oh my god! We have also confirmed CB's departure. We shall continue to pursue him, but he has not shown any suspicious behaviors to date. We have yet to confirm any interactions between him and the minstrel. We'll continue to follow their movements. Olivier? Yeah, okay. Yeah, another one. Like, don't get me wrong. I always think it's funny when they gas up Cassius because it is accurate. It's true to the gameplay, and I actually respect that. But, once again, kind of not seeing the point. Alright. Oh, wait. Okay. This one's the forecast. That's the way I'm run. I got another one that's a question mark. Don't know if I'll even be able to do it. Or how important it will be. There. Let me look up the map. Also, good God, Dimitri, I just saw the screenshot of your quality. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Again, a couple of people are having some issues, but nothing that dire as far as I can tell. I'm not gonna say blame Twitch, but that's kind of all I can think of. Not fighting them. The darkness is lit by Septium's light, and that light shall act as a guide to those who have lost their way. Present me all the mystical gems that contain that light, only then shall the door open. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Google this one. Sundoor 5, according to the map. Fire or space quartz? Am I dumb? Did it say fire? I thought it said 5. Oh no. All. Not even number. Okay. All mystical gems that contain light. Okay. How exactly do I do that, though? All the level 5 quartz ending with gems are required, besides the time gem, apparently. Are required to be equipped by the main party. Oh, it has a list. Okay. Topaz, got it. Water, got it. Ruby, got it. Emerald, don't think we have an emerald. At least I don't have one equipped on. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do this right now or not, but we're gonna try. I'm just going through the checklist here. Wind, got it. Wood, got it. Onyx. Got it. Gold, got it. Silver, got it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I have no idea how the hell you're supposed to figure that out, by the way. Yep, sure enough, I just didn't have one. I'm not gonna save until I'm right back in front of that door. I'm not gonna save until I know for sure that that's the solution. Gosh, it was I'm gonna have to re-look up my setup anyway, because I'm not gonna remember this, but a little less. Try that one more. Yep, okay. How needlessly abstract. Like, I will admit I was kind of thinking something to that effect. But I was like, no, there's no way. One, that's too obscure. Two, I don't think I have all of those yet. If the issue is Nozomi saying banana cakes, let me remind you that there's a medieval app that calls us a whiz kid. There's a reason for that. There is a reason for the anachronisms in 4. There is no reason for Nozomi to be that cringe, and for nobody to ever call her out for being cringe. Hopefully you can connect with some people that host social. Same, Balin. Here's hoping. Hope you have fun. Hope you make some friends. I shall grant to you more of my bullshit. I grant to you more Wikipedia articles. I see a little silhouette of a man. Wait, no, too easy, too easy, too easy. Little boy alone in the dark, too easy. I have a better idea. I am a baker, and today is my birthday, and I just turned 1 year old, and I'm very cold because I just found out I'm a baker man, and I live inside a baking can with all separate. I don't know the words. How you doing? Oh, hey! Tee, it's me! You remember me, right? Thanks for coming all this way to see me. I hope we both have enough fun to make it worth your while. The issue is Nozomi is a cringe-ass nene motherfucker. And I hate her. For reasons that probably will not become obvious to you if you like her over the course of the story. But I will at least be able to explain my reasons eventually. It goes deeper than her just saying banana cakes. What? What am I even doing here? What am I doing here? You didn't really ask me that, did you? Now, a boy's gotta have his secrets. Anyway, let's move on to more important matters today, shall we? I've got something really fun in store for you today. It's called Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Oh, this isn't a group call. I can't do the Price is Right sound effect. Damn it. In case you didn't already realize, this is a game full of fun pop questions to see how well you know your trails. Ready to give it a go? You are, right? Of course.
Very nice. I was hoping you'd say that. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'd better go and get changed. Won't keep you waiting too long. Okay? Okay. Oh my god. Why are my opponents fucking Greg Weisman and a goddamn sheep?
Normal. I'm sure it's a difficulty slider, but why does it say normal over the sheep of all things? The least normal fucking thing here. Campy. I forgot we call him Campy. God damn it. Okay. Well, that answered my question on which door is which. This is a minigame door. Luckily, I already forgot what symbol it was. It doesn't really matter, but... The sheep is very normal. That is the most normal sheep in a normal situation I have ever seen. Fuck you, Greg.
Well, let's get started then, shall we? I hope you're ready.
What's the name of our defending? Oh, there's a timer. Oh my god.
Quite the fitting name for her personality, isn't it?
Black hair protagonist harmonica song. Oh my god. Hope? Fuck. Is it roll it? Oh my god. I don't know. Name of the secret lector of Bella's favorite brand. Frega.
Actually, this company's anniversary! Isn't that special?
Bella's late mother. Lena? That's also the name of Arika's mom from My Otome.
Aren't the two of them adorable?
Dennis Royla Cat. Oh my god. That one. Oh my god.
The ending's a lovely happy ending too. Who doesn't love happy endings?
Is it? It's too fast. I don't even read the question. I just saw something about Genesis Academy. If you're talking about the flashback of that school we had in this goddamn game, fuck you. End yourself. Tragic hero. The Black Thing.
Quite fitting for someone who fights from the shadows like him, don't you think?
Oliver's father. Oh my god. I don't remember them ever even asking that.
Well, looks like you're out of the game. Looks like you fucking suck.
Try again. Now, is it going to be the same question or questions, or is it randomized? I'm worried it's going to be randomized. They go by so fast. Right. Hair ribbon, yellow. Fucking blade.
Ah, I didn't even
I can't button mash. I really want to, and I can't button mash Miss Swan. I just picked the one that looks familiar. Need to bring that one. Playing Heartthrob.
Joshua dresses up like a girl. He looks just like her. Isn't that adorable?
Okay, so there's a pool. They are random, but there is a limited pool. Ellen?
This is just darling in that outfit.
Howard. Oh, they're different. Oh, that sucks. I don't even know what the threshold is, by the way. I don't know if I have to answer a certain number right or what. Alright. Don't button mash this time. Yeah, the order is also randomized, I'm pretty sure. Here's a question I just saw a spell flashback. It's like, oh yeah, her dad got her a sibling. Oh, I can't miss more than 3, can I? That's what the blue things are at the top. Okay. Oh. I can't read it that fast! Those tower ones are the biggest dick moves, right? Because with everything else, you could just speed read for the most part and get enough context clues to be like, okay, that one. But those tower ones are all identical besides the name of the region, and hell if I know which one's which and can remember which one's which. God, those coins. Whatever. Keep asking me about Annalise's ribbon. Keep asking me easy stuff, please. Keep asking me about Estelle's Adidas's. Injury Magnet might be a better name for him, considering how often he finds himself knocked out of accidents. Joshua's Jordan. Overflash? Ah. Oh, god damn it. Oh, come on! Okay. I was like, process of elimination. I don't think I've seen Carnelia or that name pop up before. Okay, thank God. Tee, you did it. You're amazing. You got every question right. Well done. No, I didn't. Why would you lie? Bitch. You did it. I knew you could. Have plenty of fun for today. I think I'll just go do my own thing for now. Ever like another round, you know where to find me. Bye for now. There's a round 2, isn't there? That's why the sheep said normal, right? Yep. Is there any benefit for beating it on hard? Hello, Bonato! You missed us fighting the Schwartzritter, who, you'll never believe it, turned out to be low, and Wikipedia articles. And Campanella's game show. Get items for beating on each difficulty. Well, I guess we gotta do it. I better go get changed! Tee tee. Hard. Man, that sheep went to prison. Really hardened him. Oh my god, he literally did change! Different outfit for hard, but fuck you. Hard gets you another item. Brutal and Maniac just give you quartz. Are they quartz exclusive to this game mode? Because if so, no. What's harder about them? Father, oh my god. That was a guess. That was a guess. I don't think they've ever said that in the game. Portable tank. Aerosol. No. Bruh. Oh, these are way harder. What color is Celia? Fucking, I don't know, man. Wow. Oh, boy. Oh, dear. Uh-oh. Okay, those ones are actually hard. Oh, dear. Oh, my God. Ooh. They are quartz unique to endgame. Fuck! I actually knew that one. The Wikipedia article and Apple telling me also. Oh god. Where's Leonard? Oh my god. 3. Fuck. Does Family App freeze the game timer? I'm wondering. I was just thinking the same thing, right? Again, like, you don't even have time to read them. Never mind, look up an answer. It does freeze it. Okay, okay. The name of the expensive wine that Olivier drank it. Fucking, like, who knows this shit? Fucking, Control F. Wine. God, the order of the fucking answers is randomized too. Dear God, shit. Shit, why? God damn it. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Even doing this. What? It keeps going anyway. Even though the game freezes, the timer is still going in the background. Because the second I clicked back on the window, it was just 0. It was already over. Wow. Alright, fuck you too, game. Leonard the Blade Lord. Alright, well, we just gotta hope I remember it. We just gotta get lucky. Angel of Slaughter, 13. No? I thought she was the edgy number, my bad. Luciola, 6. Oh. Fucking dick move. I'll try to at least clear this one, but I'm not doing those other ones, not on screen anyway. I do kind of want the I do kind of want that stuff, but no, I'm not. I didn't get time to read the question, you idiot. I literally just have to gleam and then look for stuff that looks slightly familiar. Dire Wolf 9. Can't remember this fucker's numbers. I should probably just keep a list of the Enforcer numbers up. That's the one that seems to be coming up the most. Where's Steve Harvey? No Steve Harvey. Just young, gay Regis Philbin. Fucking, I don't know, man. I don't cook. I don't do the recipes. List the Enforcer numbers? Sure. Because they are asking me a lot of those. Got that one on I'm right on accident. Remembered it. Oh my god. That one. Dire Wolf. Luciola, shit. 6. Woo! Holy shit, thank you, Apple. That actually helped. Yeah, nah. That was only possible because they were asking so many of the Enforcer ones. And at least that's something easy to be able to look at to glean info. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no. Nah, man, you're a cheater. You are a cheater. Letting this play while you work on a Christmas gift ninja. Cool. Hope you're doing well. I'm managing. I'm managing as best I can. Brutal difficulty. Wow, I didn't even get anything that cool. I got like a recipe and some shit. Wow. Okay, so all the good shit is locked to higher difficulties. Okay. I don't know. Chat, you tell me. I have the whole list in front of me now. What kind of questions are we going to be getting? Oh my god. Oh my god! Chat, the brutal difficulty has like a bunch of, it's like numbers. It's like lots of numbers and dates that they expect you to remember. There's 30 possible questions on each difficulty. Oh my god. Post-reporting endless boy. Yeah, I never show you that part. Okay, alright. I may mess with more of those off-screen, I may not. I'm gonna look at what... I'll have to look at what rewards they actually give at some point and see if it's worth it. It's probably not. I don't remember that episode. Chat, does anyone else remember the episode of Family Feud where Dr. Octopus attacks Steve Harvey? I don't remember that. Alright. Let's look at my notes. I'm gonna keep this one, I'm gonna move and like highlight that one just so I know where to go back to if I decide I do wanna test my luck. Alright, so chat, assuming Minato's at least still here, because again, he's the main one I'd feel bad doing the Rendor without. But, either way, I guess, let me know. I'm going to take a quick break, get up, stretch my legs, get something to drink, maybe go ahead and put something in the oven, because I haven't eaten. It's like... What happens? What happens when I left my own devices? I forget to even eat. Yeah, let me know what we want to do. We have a couple of options. I'm not going to do the arena because that's going to be hard as balls. Can have for the moment. Got to go to bed soon, Apple. Okay, alright. Then I might just continue to try to do filler hell. Because I'd feel bad if... I would feel very bad if people missed cool shit. Again, like someone mentioned the Rendor is really good. I would hate for people to miss out on the Rendor just because I finally came back and people weren't prepared for it or whatever. New developments regarding Joshua? Oh, always. Is he some gene soup? No. I actually don't know what Chipper was implying with that meme, I gotta be honest. I'm not sure if he meant because Joshua is Mr. Perfect and like the smartest character in any JRPG ever. Oh, the Jordans. Yeah, Joshua has Jordans. Yes, we did establish that, because I made a dumb joke about it spells Adidas. Joshua with Air Jordans. Okay, I'm dumb. Ignore me. Again, I'm brain dead. But alright, okay, we've got a couple of options. I could try and fight Cassius. His arena fight did unlock. I could try to fight Cassius with the correct party if people really just want to see me suffer. We could do the Rendor, but probably not, because I know people like Apple's going to bed, and Stu's not here, and Minato may or may not be AFK. Feel bad doing that one without them. We could do Allen's. I doubt Allen's would be anything too crazy. I'm leaning towards that one. Or we could do a little bit more of the main plot. So, I guess let me know. Should I make a poll for that? Probably not. I always feel like making a poll is the only way I'm ever gonna get actual answers. But I don't know. Alright, I'll take Ren off the table. Arena, Alan, or Plot. Vote for one of those, I guess. I will be right back.
Danger, falling in love like this. Danger, falling apart in the hands of another. Danger, falling in love like this. Cold sweat, craving the dark. So completely, so sweetly. Danger, falling in love like this. Falling in love. Danger, falling in love.
Wait, we're at that door already? You don't need. You see what I mean about people gassing up the Ren door? The song? I can barely hear that. What is this? What is this? I know it, but I don't know it. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Fuck. Fire Emblem Echoes? No. Absolutely not. I don't have any Fire Emblem Echoes music on my playlist. What the fuck was that? Oh, good God. Oh, it ends very differently from what I remember. This is Child's boss theme from Genshin. I was thinking it sounds like something from Genshin, but I just couldn't fucking place it. That'd be why. Okay. One, it ends a lot differently. Like, all the Harbinger themes have that same intro, like that same melody. Slightly different. It is very different by the end. That's the first time I've heard the tail end of that song in a while. I am not... I haven't played Genshin in how many months at this point? I haven't fought this man in even longer. Yeah, this version's good and all. Sorry, Ajax, but Scaramouche's version clears. Okay. All right. It's gotta be Sonic now. No, I did add some new Sonic music courtesy of Marco Meatballs reacts, but no. Okay. Created a weapon. What'd you do? What did you do, Ray? Also, literally no one has any deeper thoughts. So I guess I'm just gonna do Alan's for now. Kuroto is hard, you say? Mm-hmm. Interesting. Hello, Stu. Ow! Ow! So much louder for me. Every time. Owie. Owie! Live stream chat? Oh no. Oh boy. What's it feel like everything was put on hold for a few weeks just for something horrible? Yes, here, guys! Ed Sheeran's here now. He's taking a break from DS9. He's taking a break from helping Cisco. Help Kevin Oh, beautiful. Alright, well, there's one other person I wanted to be here for the Ren Door, but Apple was going to bed, and again, I think Minato may be AFK now, so yeah, okay, all right. Okay, much as I hate to, because now I'm anxious for it, but we'll hold off on that Ren Door for now, just because it seems like that one's gonna be a time and a half. Let's do Alan, and then depending on how long that takes, we might do a little bit of main plot. Got 6-2. Ooh, sorry to hear that. You missed some bullshit. You missed some A++ edits / dubisms. Would not happen if not for the Ed Sheeran's look at the Pokemon Gamer this year in timeline. One joke! One callback to the fact that I had a negative reaction to Ed Sheeran's song being in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. One fucking joke was all it took to domino, snowball fucking downhill, into whatever the fuck Ed Sheeran has become in this server now. He's living in my house! He's inside my walls right now! How did we get to this? We know how we got to it. Still. He's in my walls. He's in Deep Space Nine. Where isn't Ed Sheeran now? Anyway, the Alan door is back. I knew exactly where. He's paying rent. The fuck he is. I wish he was. You kidding me? I got a new phone to pay off now on top of everything else. Got a new phone to pay off. Gonna have to help out with the new car at some point. Like 4 months, probably. Like, slightly depressing to talk about, but I'm gonna say anyway, just because it's funny. It's funny to me more than anything, and very indicative of my grandmother's personality. She's already talking about getting a new car. She's already asking my aunts if they'll go help her pick a new one out, and I'm just like, Granny, thanks, but I don't need a new one. Because you sure as fuck ain't gonna be driving one anytime soon. I'm good. It's nice that you want me to have a new one as soon as possible, but I'm good. Oh, right, I'm gonna have to have Alan in my party for this. That's fine. You know what? I'm fine with that. Because I need to look up where this fucking door is anyway. Alright. Ren, drink your juice box. I doubt we'll
Adequate performance.
Hopefully we don't have to fight anything with this party. I assume it's just gonna be a story door. Probably about what Alan's been up to. Let's see. Don't mind me finding where the hell this actually is, so I'm not running around for 5 hours. No, but you're not gonna play the game that long. I know, I could! I could do a death stream right here and right now if I wanted to. In fact, it would probably be a smart thing to do. So we're glad she's improving. I'll pass it on. Going to see her tomorrow. I have to take my she's got a doctor's appointment. They actually have to take her out of the facility that she's in to go do a follow-up appointment about possibly getting the cast off her leg, which is fine because I have to take my little brother to an appointment around the same time. Three! Be faster to just go this way. Oh my god, I actually guessed right. I think that's the Ed Sheeran song in that Pokemon, one of the popular songs about a prostitute who's like... What the fuck? What the fuck, Ed Sheeran? Why are you writing songs about that? Ed Sheeran, dude, I thought you were wholesome. What the fuck? Open the door. I shall grant to you some old bullshit.
R&D research through on off. Oh my, look at all of this. I hope it proves useful. Okay, I was wondering, yeah. Would they call him director when we know his fucking name now? Okay.
I see you've sure found out a lot. With this many potential sales routes, I've got nothing to fear. I'll be able to make my move into the Erebonian capital as soon as I'm ready with this kind of information.
You asked us to investigate the situation with regards to sales in Ereboni. So I centered my investigation on the source itself.
And you did a fantastic job, too. Still, the problem of transport remains. After all, Old Borden's got his grubby hands all over the international liners already.
It's true that the Borden family has preferential access to 40% of the capacity of international airlines for Erebonia. However, they are no longer the only option. They are now private carriers as well.
Here are some supplementary materials regarding that issue. My, you've certainly come prepared, haven't you?
Well, as requested, ended up taking a little longer than originally anticipated. Consider this a little extra on us in exchange.
I like those who think 2 steps ahead. You sure you don't want to come and work for me? I'd pay you handsomely.
I'm certainly flattered you think highly of my skills to offer. I'm not sure I have what it takes to be successful in the cutthroat world of business. I'm a rather timid man, you see. I'm a delicate little flower.
Oh, come on. Come now, you can't fool me. Oh, well, do keep my offer in mind if you would. Please allow us to escort you out.
Got some range. Hell yeah.
Oh, since I have you here, maybe I should give you one more thing to look into. I already had Simon get started, but I'm not sure he's up to the task.
I'd be happy to help if I can. Will this be another request to research the foreign market?
It certainly will.
I'm just a little guy. I'm just a silly little scrimblow. That contrast is like Eldritch Nightmare of GGC versus Star Rail. God.
Oh, look what you've got over there. Perfect. This place right here.
Or at State.
That's an unusual choice. It's quite a small place. Just makes it easier to seize a majority on the market. Small as it is, it's not like it isn't accessible by airliner. And what market there may be there is all but free for the taking right now.
So you want us to research the potential size of the market there, in other words. Shall we focus entirely on the Orberman market, or broaden the scope of our investigation into the market in general?
The market in general. You think you can do it?
With ease. I'll get in touch with one of our staff members stationed near the State right away and begin weighing options.
That's what I wanted to hear. I'll be back here next week anyway. We can discuss details then. Ta-ta!
Until then,
Take care!
she just unbuttons her shirt and starts furiously screaming. She can't stand acting normal. She ain't built for the office worker life. Or it's quite far in. Weren't the Rains brothers in that general area of the con?
Yes, they are. I'll get in contact with them later.
Thank you. Oh my god. Shit, thank you. My daily slice of banana cake. What bananas? Oh, right, because I'm still under siege by monkeys. I forgot that's the other lore. Again, the last few weeks have been something, man. I don't have time to keep track of my own lore right now. Ed Sheeran lives in my walls, and the monkeys are taking over my state. That is the situation. She's not a merchant of hosts for nothing, is she? She's always coming in with such interesting, ambitious requests.
She's not half as ambitious as you are, and you're not half as ambitious as you used to be!
I think you may be overestimating me a little there. She's gonna throw out her body pillow. Well, can you show our next visitor in?
Certainly.
How much with these at? I don't know what it is about this game, Shipper. This game just brings out the best shitposting potential in people. Hello there, Alan. Sorry for dropping in on you again. I just wanted to get your input on another little something regarding the city's finances. Oh, that won't be a bother at all. Please, take a seat. It's very hard to do him as Virgil, just being office worker man. Not I need more power. So what exactly can I help you with today? Already have some in mind for metaphor? Ooh, promises. All seems to be going well with the business now, don't you think?
Indeed. Although I admit it's taking me time to adjust being so peaceful. I do miss having some sense of tension in my life.
That's something you'll just have to live with, I'm afraid. We're civilians now, not soldiers.
It's true enough, but it doesn't have to be that way. In any case, it's an honor to be able to live with and work with you in the city where you were born, Your Excellency.
Anon? I would really prefer it if you just addressed me as Sir now. Or, by my fucking name.
My apologies, sir.
Ha, no need to apologize. Well, I think we should probably go inside. I sure don't like the look of that sky. I'm not sure I like it. See. Couldn't be.
Did someone leave a dick butt on your desk again? Sir? Something the matter?
It's nothing of much importance. I just noticed that we seem to have mistakenly received another letter intended for the mayor. It's understandable that it keeps happening, given that this building was previously his, but this is a tad troublesome nonetheless. I suppose I'd better go and deliver it to him. It could be something important.
Now, sir? Couldn't it wait? Seems like it's gonna start raining any minute.
It's not too far. Even if it does start raining, I won't be exposed to it for long. Can I ask you to handle the regular reports in the meantime?
Yes, of course.
Even it's probably going to be at the start of 2025, still over the moon for when I eventually play it. Yeah, again, I was excited for it before all the other shit happened. I'm still excited for it. It's just a matter of, God, am I even going to get to it? Huh,
There's no mistaking it.
Last of the rains down in Africa.
The letter was sealed in a special way we used to be using the intelligence feature. The letter itself is a meaningless eagle. The real message is sealed and how the envelope itself is sealed. It means come to the land. Someone with the intelligence feature is calling me in hopes of speaking with me. Most likely because they bear a deep-seated resentment towards me and what I did to them. That's why I'm going there without alerting anyone, so they can kill me. I have a duty to go see them.
Yo! Dick Rick getting into the stocks, hell yeah.
After all, I was their commander. I was the one who pushed their life off the rails and ruined their future.
I mean, if you, the technical mastermind, ended up getting off for good behavior / with a slap of the wrist / extenuating circumstances, I can't imagine any low-ranking, any like low-ranking grunts ended up being in too much trouble for it all, right?
I've been waiting for you.
I think I only made 2 contributions to this game in particular. Did anyone clip highlights? I think I uploaded the one of them to the to YouTube on its own. The perfect timing one. Or was that for a different game? I can't remember. Shit. Again, my brain's... I don't know where my brain is, but it certainly ain't in my body, I'll tell you that.
So what was you, Sender?
I don't know who that is.
Indeed, it's good to see you, Colonel. I'm pleased to see you're well. I'm not a colonel anymore, Sender, although I feel saying as much has become a hobby. No one around me seems to be willing to correct themselves. I'm aware, but today I intend to address you as Colonel nonetheless. I called you here because I have something I need to ask you. I hope you can forgive me for forcing you to come out here with the weather so poor. If I can answer your questions, I will. Don't feel as though you need to hold back on my account. If you can't accept something in the answer I give you, by all means, say so.
Then I'll get straight to the point. Why did you leave the army behind, Colonel? I loved you. What happened to your love for your country?
How dramatically convenient. I see you at least returned to the military. I was relieved to see that truth.
Oh, you mean the single image edits? Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember. I think you made something for this particular game, but yeah, I can't remember for sure which one. I have a whole folder. I keep all the edits people make me. I'll have to go through them later.
You were always an exceptionally capable soldier, even back in the military academy. If you hadn't had the misfortune of meeting me, if you hadn't had the misfortune of being caught up in my foolishness, Dante, you'd probably be a field officer by now. I'm truly sorry about what I did to you.
Please don't get me wrong, Colonel. I don't in any way blame or harbor resentment for what you did. You thought about what was best for this country more than anyone else I know. Your patriotism was genuine and heartfelt. I don't regret following you at all. I'm honored that I could. It's certainly true that doing so has become a significant obstacle in my chances of promotion. But I couldn't care less about that. All I want is you! Oh yeah, the Osborne thing. Yeah, that's right. Yep, that's right. And it was for this game. Okay. I remember to making a video edit that I did upload, but I couldn't remember if it was for this game. Granted, it's not like I've been playing that much else, but hey. Could have been for Woo-Wah or something. As long as I continue to serve the military, to serve the country I love with all my heart, I am happy. Know that I harbor no ill feelings towards you regarding the past. But, what are you doing now? You used to worry for this country's future more than any of us. You cared for more than any other. Yet instead of picking yourself up and trying to work for your nation again, you left the army behind. Now you're running some sort of company that deals with the rich? What happened to your patriotism? I feel bad referencing this because I didn't watch the full video. I watched a couple of excerpts. It was too painful to watch more than that. I remember there was some, like, not meme video. I'm pretty sure it was serious. Some video of, like, some left-wing teenager or college student, like, debating a bunch of people with a bunch of people on the right. And it went about as well as you could expect. and one girl just, like, kept trying to distract from the actual issues and just, like, grilling him on his definition of patriotism and what isn't patriotic. And this guy just gave me fucking PTSD flashbacks to that crazy bitch. God. At least he's being nice about it. I beg of you, return to the military. You're a capable man. Those skills of yours would be a valuable asset to the force. It's where you should be using them. I'm sorry, Sender. I cannot ever return to the army again. Why? Why, Colonel? You've repented more than enough of your actions. Both General Morgan and Brigadier General Bright would actively desire your return. I and all the other soldiers in any position would be overjoyed to have you in our ranks again. So why? Why won't you look at me during? Why do you look at me with that sad expression and tell me it's not possible? Why? Somebody tell me why! The new horrible version of Buried Light plays in the background. I listened to like 2 seconds of that and yeeted out immediately. I like a brief snippet of it of somebody reacting to it on Twitter, and I was like, nope! Terrible, terrible, terrible. Why would you apologize to me? Make no mistake, Senator. I haven't abandoned my love for my country. It burns as brightly in my heart as it ever did. But what I did was truly terrible. I organized a coup d'etat, destabilizing this nation and disrupting the lives of countless people. Thanks to the help of all those around me, I was able to realize what a foolish mistake I made. And yet in my heart, I feel exactly the same as I always did. I'm not sure I know what you mean. Tell me what you say. I mean, now I can only think of the Berserk opening. I wasn't actually quoting the Berserk ending at first. I was quoting fucking, I was quoting an episode of Star Trek Voyager, actually. One of the good episodes. Also, yeah, Balin, apparently. In spite of all that happened, my love for my country is unchanged. I still feel the blind desire to do anything I can to aid liberty, no matter how reckless or dangerous it may be. I'm the same man I was when I plotted that coup d'etat. Not a thing has changed. That thought center terrifies me. I don't know. I feel like you are at least 20% less of a Young Justice fan. And I feel like that says a lot about your character. Then, you didn't leave the military because you lost your love for your country? You're saying you left it because you still love your country? Good night, Balin. You have a good one. I forget when your mixer is, but I hope you have a wonderful time if it's tomorrow or any time before I talk to you again. Forgive me. I have no right to be making excuses to even try and justify myself. Not after I dragged all of you down with me and ruined your lives forever. I'm truly sorry for what I did to you and all the other members of the division. You... Please, don't misunderstand. I didn't leave the army in an attempt to run for my own goodness. Nor did I leave because I was ashamed of the treatment I received for my actions. After what happened, I thought long and hard about what I should have done instead of what I did. Trying to work out where it had gone wrong. As I did that, I noticed something. Something vitally important I had failed to realize up until that point. It was that... Yasuki, oh yeah, great again. What do you mean it's not possible? What do you mean, why do birds fly? As I did, I noticed something vitally important that I had failed to realize up until that point. After setting up the intelligence division, I began gathering information and using it to protect liberty. Yet thinking about it now, I didn't know the first thing about the nature of information at the time. The information isn't something that exists alone. It only exists when people use it, see it as something more. Furthermore, the value of what information can change radically. The value of that information can change radically depending on the position and perspective of those who use it, or look at it even. It's asking why stuff all kind of there. It's because I still love it. No, does it tell you about the Wise Mind Fuck thing? Oh yeah, no, again. Absolutely. Just he understands that even if that's what pushed him into it, that it was very much it is still very much a thought that came from his head, right? So of course he still takes responsibility for it. Yeah, no, Alan's cool. Again, I believe people can change. I can't help but wonder if overlooking the simple fact was what caused my patriots to start to become more of a force for harm than good. Somewhere along the line, I started to believe that only information I saw as valuable was of importance. As a result, I ended up wanting power. More power. In order to compensate for the weakness of my own heart. Thinking back, I think what I really needed wasn't a perspective through which to narrow information. One separate from which to view information. One separate from the military. Voices are hard. Talking is hard. This sentence structure is slightly off. Not that off. Not quite Hoyo off, but just ever so slightly off that it keeps tripping me up. One that doesn't see a country or people's way of life as a system. Or a system of as numbers and absolutes. I need to be collecting information that was disadvantageous to liberal too, rather than cast it all aside. I needed to view us and the surrounding nations in a variety of lights while collecting a wide variety of information from a freer perspective. So you believe the company you're running now is capable of doing that? Yes, I do. I can't say for sure this will allow me to avoid repeating my past mistakes. Perhaps there was something more important that I should have been before giving thought to any of this to begin with. But in the end, I came to the conclusion that liberal needs a fresh perspective. Then I resolved to leave the army. If it needs a means to gather intel, it can make another intelligence. That is for the Brigadier General Bright to worry about, not me. Still, the civilian population has no group or organization. It's never had. I doubt anyone in the civilian world has ever thought to create one in order to gather and accurately analyze information either. That's why I, as a civilian, like every other, have chosen to establish R&D research, believing that I am the right person, first to do so.
You truly don't have any intention of returning to the military, do you?
If I said there wasn't a part of me that longed to return to my days of active service, I would be lying. But I'm hoping that through this, I will be able to become another eye to support this nation. And I see my current occupation as a new way to show my love for my country. I wonder if that makes any sense.
You're a coward! No doubt every word you're saying is objectively correct. That's how you've always been. There's never been room for rebuttal in your arguments. But Colonel, you're also no longer the man who swore to forge his kingdom's future with his own two hands! Goodbye, Colonel! We'll ever meet again! You were the only man I ever loved!
You're gonna carry that wave. Oh, Tina with an astrobot. That's adorable. That's not true. That's not true at all, Senator. I've chosen the path I now walk, believing it to be right, certainly. But even I don't know for sure if what I'm doing is correct. Even now, I'm terrified of the possibility that I might be making the wrong choice. I worry that the road I walk might be the makings of yet another grave mistake. I walk a lonely road, the only road that I have ever known. I'm done acting, my friend. I've been for quite some time. It's time that I start doing. Farewell, you sad, strange little man. Go, go, samurai! I just don't have the same power that Brigadier General Bright does. I really am hopeless. Sir? You didn't have to come out here in the rain.
We should return to the office. You'll catch a cold staying out here much longer.
Hannah,
I'm sure he's just having trouble coming to terms with his new life, too. He just can't forget the fervent enthusiasm of the Intelligence Division. as if he doesn't feel like he belongs in the world that's come after it. The day will eventually come when he'll be able to understand what you said. That's what I keep telling myself. I mean, it's totally already happened to me. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter and sad and empty with my current life. No.
That's enough, true enough, I suppose. You're right. Shall we be going then?
Yes, sir.
I still don't know how to pronounce her name for sure. I go with Canon. Like Canon, Japanese name, but I've seen in animus and whatnot. It's not with an E on the end. I don't know. I wasn't expecting to end up quite this soaked. Are you alright? This is how pornos start, you know.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. This actually brings back fond memories of survival training when I underwent back at the academy. I do think you should go and get changes of dry clothes, though, sir.
A little rain never hurt anyone. I don't believe I was half bad at my own survival training, you know.
Even then.
He still has the suit. Just the thing uses the Shingenja opening and sped now.
Chan chan da chan da.
An encrypted call.
Dylan did mention that he had some information of interest in his report earlier. Perhaps this relates to that.
Sounds possible. Which means something's happened over in the Republic. Yes, it's me. Can you please stop calling me that? Yes, that's right. Yes. Yes. All of the butter? Huh. In the Eastern Quarter? My sword, Ramasa.
Oh, is Cassius his Decker?
We don't have anyone there yet thinking about it. Alright, I'll look into it as best I can. Right, you be careful too.
Has something happened?
Another Jaeger Corps has escaped the Eastern Quarter. A sizable one too, the Red Constellation.
Really? There seems to be a lot of activity on the Jaeger in the front as of late.
Their arrival makes it very clear that the power struggle there will begin to worsen too. I doubt the old intelligence division network is going to be sufficient to fully stay on top of the situation. I have a son with a church girl? Wait, what? I think I may have to head there personally.
Alright, yeah. He's graduated. He's no longer a Jade and Shiva enjoyer. He realized his mistakes. He realized he shouldn't have staged a coup d'etat, and also he realized that Shinkenja is better. He's a Takeru stan now. So who then? Oh, what's Decker's Japanese name? Juzo. Fuwa Juzo. Cassius is his Juzo. Like 30 seconds behind Dimitri, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening. Is it still just Dimitri who's having like horrible lag? I know everybody was having some issues, but I don't think anybody is having it as bad as him.
I still have doubts about what I'm doing.
I mean, same.
Nothing about my love for my country has changed. Nothing at all. So how is it even possible to find and walk a right path this time? It's impossible for anyone to forge the correct path in life.
You had some, but you think it's okay now? Okay. Yeah, not sure what the issue is, but it does appear to mainly be on Dimitri's end. You keep cooking, shipper. Oh my god, you're on fire.
Hello, base department.
Probably just filled it from like 2 hours of constant lag spikes on your end. Yeah. Still, I'm sorry you're having to deal with that. Hope it works itself out eventually. Not sure if it's Twitch being stupid or what.
I don't know, but all I can do is try to follow the path I believe to be right in hopes that I am not mistaken. Believing in those who have supported me and worked much to right my wrongs.
Sir? Something wrong, sir?
Oh, you're here, Kenon. I did tell you that you didn't need to come on and see me off, you know.
You did, but I'm afraid that simply won't do.
You're lagging. Okay, Ninja's lagging a bit too. Yeah, weird. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Again, I've noticed lately that like my internet's been kind of doing the weird spike thing it was doing for a while there. Just not as bad. I can't even tell when it does it in OBS. It's so minor. I've noticed it in Discord when I'm streaming stuff. The signal will just go red for a couple seconds every so often. I'm not sure if it's on my end, but I will make a mental note to try to lower my bitrate a little bit for next time. See if that helps at all.
Seeing off superiors is the duty of a subordinate.
Perhaps in the military, that is no longer the world we live in. Perhaps in the military, but that is no longer the world we live in. There's no need to act like a soldier anymore. Oh, and one more thing. Please do take good care of things in the office while I'm gone. I think the odds of any large requests you'll struggle to handle without me are coming in at a fairly low rate, but still.
Leave everything to me, sir. I'll be sure to handle every last request that comes in with care and kindness. I'm well aware you are always look forward to taking on small requests, too. So hopefully they'll be given the same high standard of service as any other.
You know me all too well. It's Mika screwing with the internet because she's pissed Granny is at home. She's in bed. She's right next to me in my beanbag chair. She's out of it. She don't care if I yell unlike Tommy. She's not chewing on anything. Welcome back, Ninja. If I didn't already say it, I may have. Brain go boom. It's the egg.
What on earth is Julia's bird doing here? Don't just sit on His Excellency's arm as if he's your own personal property. That's my job!
Jealous of a bird. Okay. Please, Kettle, there's no need to glare at him like that. It's literally a bird. And stop calling me your excellency. Richard noticed there was a note attached to Skeg's leg. What's this? Addressed to me. From Skeg's leg. This looks like a letter from HQ.
As in military HQ? Why is the Royal Guard's carrier falcon bringing a message to you?
Who knows? This writer's a real slave driver, though. Thank you for delivering this, Sieg. Let him know I accept his request.
Sir, what's that? Or was that?
See for yourself.
Best of luck with your little trip. We'd like to know what the Red Constellation is up to. So we'd appreciate you looking into this for us on the side.
Honestly. I hope you didn't think this information is going to come cheap, Brigadier General. Yeah, alright. That was a nice one. Oh, that's the other, that's the last, thing I needed. For the current orbit recommendation. Okay, that was a nice one. They're nice when they're short to the point and actually about the characters required to go through them. I know I'd been harping on that a lot before all the bad shit happened and we went on break. But still. Nothing inherently against the idea. I actually rather like the idea. It's just that some of these doors suck. That one was nice, though. Okay, let's see. Alright, so I don't know. I think I'm technically done with this one. Or what was it first? I forget. Yeah, I've got that arena one to go to that I know is gonna be that I'm probably gonna do off screen if at all. Because it's going to involve fighting Cassius. Fighting Cassius and Lo at the same time. Granted, Lo was kind of a pushover. But I'm saving that one for endgame, if at all. Which is unfortunate because there's one door that requires going through. Oh, well, no, that's optional. The difficulty should be optional. Sonic, no! Can't believe Sonic burned down the house. Yes, I can.
What happens when he's left unsupervised?
Okay. Alright, so the only ones we should have left, unless there are more that are undiscovered. I don't know, the phrasing of that, the fact that that one we passed by in the fortress, or the airship rather, the fact that that one was like, okay, you need to open all the other ones first. I would assume that that's gonna be the last one in the game. And that the rest are just gonna be like more straightforward chapters. I have no idea if that's true or not, but here's hoping. So in that case, I think what I'm gonna do is not worry about the doors for now. Gonna hold off on any more doors. We'll start tomorrow. Unless full disclosure, I might get held up tomorrow. I hate to come back as a one and done and then immediately go on break again, but it'll be, again, shit's still kind of weird. It's gonna be very off and on. But, that is the last one, if you remember correctly? Okay, alright. Again, I kind of figured. It'd be weird for there to be more after that one, but, whenever the next time we stream is, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's the day after that, we'll start off the next stream with Ren's tour, since that's what I know a lot of people are looking forward to. I want to make sure as many people can tune in for it as possible. So with that, I'm giving people plenty of warning. That's perfectly fair. Oh yeah, no, yeah, like I said, and I am still only like 3/4 of the way back. If something happens to be done after my usual start time, it has to be done. But okay.
What time is it?
Okay, yeah, we'll do a little bit of plot. We will hold off on Ren's door, like, start the next stream with that, and we'll just finish off this area, finally. We've been stuck in filler hell for God knows how long at this point. In-game and in real life. I doubt we'd have another boss fight, but so I'm not gonna redo my orbiment setup, but let me at least get my proper party back in order. Now let's finally finish off the 6th plane. At long last. Oh my god! Oh god damn it, no. No, Nero's mom is a Ponia. Not this thought.
Oh my.
Well, once again, we're in for some fun times up ahead. No telling what it could be, but we'll just have to walk through here eventually. Just take a deep breath and step inside, I guess. Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, let it out.
Oh!
Time not to follow Kalsara's advice. How the hell did we end up back here? Looks like there's some kind of condition for advancing into the next area in this case, too. I think we might actually need to have Reese with us.
Do we now? Reese!
How come her? If my other theory is right, and I think it is, this is a fairly safe deduction to make. So the fastest way to be sure is to give it a whirl. Let's get Reese and have her come with us. Really? Okay. Ugh. Well, now I extra hope there's no boss fight here. Don't mind me.
Let's go.
All right, game. I'm counting on you to not be a dick and throw a boss fight at me. try to just leave her unequipped and hope for the best. Shiny palm for a second. I was like, wait, they don't appear on the overworld. Damn, that was fast, Shipper. You fixed that kitchen fast. I saw it before you even told me. Hell yeah. I beat you to it because I've still got Discord opened up on my phone.
Where the?
I knew it.
Where the hell are we now? This doesn't look like Garbay Royal Villa.
Oh, you're right. Holy shit, a new area! Ah! Is that the church's emblem?
Kevin.
Welcome to the Astor House. This place is where Reese, Rufina, and I grew up together. We're so fucking back! Oh, that was literally the end of the chapter. Oh, God. Oh, I repeat, you better not throw a fucking boss fight at me right at the start. I'm guessing since we're here, we're probably not going to get another pre-chapter requisite flashback, and I'll instead just transition directly into Kevin, probably explaining what the fuck's going on. Which I not that I've been thinking about it that much, because I've got bigger shit to worry about, but I do still I am still going with my my theory on the cause of all this. That being that we are for whatever reason we are effectively trapped in a creation of Kevin's own mind. Kevin himself is the mastermind in some fact, not the mastermind, but like we're here because of him. And whatever the fuck happened to Reese's sister, probably, and the trauma from it. Kevin trauma theory, yeah, I'm still going with that. But it's the only thing that makes sense. The only other possible thing that could make sense is that it's somebody we haven't met yet who's going to be important in later games, which would, while not necessarily out of form for this game, with the way it's kind of pointlessly setting up a lot of stuff for future games that may or may not even matter, it would still be very, very... It would be a very weird narrative choice to make, and I want to believe that this game will at least not go that far. That would be very, very dumb. Hello, it's me, Garstostoles. I am the true villain of this game, but you will not finish me off until... Trails of... Moose Track Ice Cream. Part 8. The Flames of Disaster! This is the result of Kevin watching Next Generation. Season 1. Oh, poor Kevin.
This is only a copy of Astor House, yes? But it looks so...
Yeah, I can barely bring myself to accept it's not the real thing. Everything from the feel of the earth underfoot to the smells in the air are just like the real thing.
Yeah.
So this is where the two of you grew up, huh? I'm guessing this is somewhere owned by the Septian Church?
Trails of Rocky Road, hell yeah. Oh god, oh. Again, I can't even look at politics shit. It just makes me sad. Ugh. Dear god. That's right, this is called the Gospel Facility. It's what's called a Gospel Facility. Think of them as a cross between an orphanage and a monastery.
I see. Does that mean...
Well, no reason that's around it, so yep, I'm an orphan. Not to brag or anything. Asking to be here is a story best saved for another day. Feels weird being back here again, though. In about 5 years.
5 very long years.
Anyway, we're bound to find some kind of clue as to how we got to the 7th plane. After we get to the 7th plane in here. You guys up for having a look around to the area with me?
Yeah, let's go.
Close up by solving stuff. How'd you know? Yep. The what? that translator in my head. It's an empty well. That's fucking ominous.
We used to get our drinking water out of here. We had no fancy orbital pumps either. We just did it all using good old-fashioned bucket with string attached. It was a nightmare. Tell me about it. We would go out on winter mornings and come back with our hands numb and red raw. But looking back on the whole experience now, it was fun in its own way.
Ha! I guess it was. Not a whole lot of stuff literally outside, apparently. Hello, Zilch. Welcome back.
No, Mom, I'm 13. I eat unhappy meals now.
What's this room?
We at Bible camp, kind of.
This is the living room where we all used to have our meals.
Just don't make the mistake of thinking of it as a warm place like Mercia Orphanage. The matron here was a stubborn old sister who was strict as it could be. Every mealtime, we had to pray so much that our stomachs had given up on getting fed by the end of it. We got yelled at for the tiniest thing.
That does sound harsh.
Sounds like about what you'd expect from a church-run orphanage, though, I suppose.
You deserve it all, too.
You never did as you were told, and told caused nothing but trouble. Ah, okay, I'll admit it's probably accurate, but still. Ain't I a stinker? Wa-da-pop-ba-da-pop. As you can probably guess, this right here is the kitchen. This is where the other older children in the facility did the cooking. It was also Reese's favorite place to sneak into whenever she had a hankering for some food. Dude! Food! Lamau!
Kevin! Ah, so she did, huh? Makes sense knowing you did food! Well, now, I get it.
Ha! It is pretty funny. It's a sight I can hardly imagine.
Please don't take everything he says at face value.
Huh, well, anyway. It was always Rufina's turf back when she was still here. She was always out here at mealtime making food for me, Reese, and the other kids. After she left, Reese and I took over her position.
That brings back memories. Of course, then you left too, leaving me to handle it all alone. Mere thought aggravates me. In fact, I think you should whip up something right now to make up for your selfishness.
Yes, ma'am. I'll make you something later.
Only thing less reliable than a promise with later attached is when it's said by you. I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
Man, no faith in me, huh?
Tee tee.
Tee tee. Figures.
Is it locked?
Yeah. Whatever, we can keep poking around elsewhere. Something else to poke. How does this door open?
There's a side entrance that only opens from the inside. We can't go from the outside.
I want to get to the channel, we're gonna have to go through the front. Bruh. Okay, what the hell else is out here?
There's nothing else out here.
Oh, there's an upstairs, I'm dumb.
This was the matron's room. No one's here now, though.
Yeah. By the way, Reese, how is the matron these days?
She's fine. Her injuries weren't lasting. She hasn't had the energy she ever used since retired, unfortunately. She really wanted to see you again, Kevin.
She did, huh? And here, this here's the kids' bedroom. I slept here back when I was first taken in before graduating to the boys' bedroom.
You never really did mix well with other children. Rufina had such a hard time trying to get you to make friends with them. It was a real ordeal for her, you know.
Yeah, no. I was like a little hedgehog who didn't want to let anyone near him back then. I feel sorry for anyone who had to put up with me. Yo, Kevin the Hedgehog, let's go. Someone's made that edit, right? Someone's made Kevin the Hedgehog fan art, I'm sure. I'm still amazed you even bothered trying to be friendly.
Well, I know you were only playing tough. Like that one time with Ravina and the chocolate.
Stop! We're not hearing that story here!
Yeah, I'm really curious. I wonder what happened.
So those flashbacks are purely for the audience. They're not seeing that part. Shadow Generations music album will drop on Christmas? Oh, hell yeah. This here's the girls' bedroom. The place where Rufina spent her nights. Same for you eventually too, Reese.
I even used to sleep with her in here from time to time. Her bed was always cozy and smelled really nice. Much nicer than sleeping in my own. After she left, her bed became mine. I bet you were jealous.
Ha! You bet! I was at the time, I admit.
I thought you'd be a little more flustered than that. Guess I shouldn't have bothered saying anything.
It's no fun if you just admit it. Give me a break.
How dare you not be anime at me? I'll set you up for that one.
This is the boys' bedroom, where I slept until I was about 10 years old. The boys and girls weren't supposed to enter one another's bedrooms. That never stopped Reese from doing it all the time in here, though.
What he neglects to mention is that it was his fault I did so. What else was I supposed to do when he slept in every morning when he was on cleaning duty?
I could have just knocked on the door until I got up.
But then I disturbed the other boys who were sleeping, which would have been unfair. They weren't the ones stricken their duties. It was 100% your fault.
Fine, fine, whatever you say. What? There's nothing else in here! This place isn't that elaborate, man. Oh my god. Thank you, Shipper. Move out of the way, Surfer the Hedgehog. Time to have the original green Christian Hedgehog. Yeah, boy! The only other thing I can think of is that there's something in one of the rooms. Doesn't seem to be the case either. Am I really gonna have to look at the walkthrough just for this? This is so stupid. Go inside the house on the left and leave for an event scene. I need... Okay, that's stupid. Had to leave through a certain entrance, I guess. That's silly.
There was no sign of anything in there. Our last hope seems to be the chapel.
So it seems.
What is it, Kevin?
Hey, Reese, you were the one responsible for cleaning the chapel that day, weren't you?
What day?
On Astorhouse's final day, when Rufina died.
Kevin?
You don't think? That was what I was told when I went to visit the matron afterwards, at least. Well, were you?
Yeah. I was. Why?
Thought so. Check your pockets, Reese. Pretty sure the chapel key's in one of them.
Huh?
Collective consciousness controls.
It can't be. No fucking way!
I see. It's another manifestation of Phantasma's ability to make thoughts into reality. Honestly, I wasn't exactly entirely sure you'd find it in there. But all the other areas on this plane were the reason to take... in all the other areas on this plane, there was always a reason to take the person we needed with us. This goes to show you how you were really meant to come here, Reese.
But... No. Displeasing as this as I am, this is definitely the chapel's key. I suppose all we can do now is try to go inside.
Yep. Before we go in there, Reese, there's something I should warn you about. Once we step through that door, there'll be no going back. You're going to find out the truth about what happened that day. All of it. And you ain't gonna like it one bit. You're sure you're ready for what you're about to find? I saved my game before we came in here.
I'm more than ready. After all these years, I've never been quite able to accept what happened here. The life I thought I knew just suddenly came to an end, with all of us getting moved to other places, and I still don't know why. I even tried to come back here before training to become a squire, and it had already been demolished. I've been ready for a long time. I want to know the truth. More than anything, I feel like no one will get me closer to you and Rufina.
Okay. Let's head on in then.
Right on. Should the rest of us wait outside for this? I can't help but feel like we're intruding on something. Joshua, I don't feel like the main character anymore. I'm scared.
Actually, I'd prefer if you came in with us. This is relevant to you guys too, in a sense. It all started 5 years ago. A Jaeger course someone had hired took this place over out of nowhere. By the way, how much do you remember of that day, Reese? Just so I know.
I just remember a group of men in black forcing their way through the gate and charging in here. They tied everyone up, took the matron up to the second floor, and then...
Next thing you knew, you were in the bed in a hospital town, right? Afterwards, you found out that Rufina and I had come to rescue everyone, and that she had died in the process. That's about right.
I thought we were going to McDonald's!
Beautiful. God damn it, we got some good ones tonight. Holy shit, y'all came back with a vengeance.
Mm-hmm. Just what the hell happened, Kevin? All I've heard is that it was the work of someone who opposed the church. But I haven't had a chance to meet you since then, much less ask you about it. I tried asking Instructor Selnit, but she wouldn't say a word.
That doesn't surprise me. With a what?
Vengeance!
You're gonna add Nekomaru into your cast for your reel? Oh, hell yeah. No, absolutely, dude. We are skipping Christmas and instead just going to watch the Madagascar trilogy. Because fuck everything, we need it. The Grail Switchers commander can't admit to this orphanage was being used as a smokescreen for an artifact that needed sealing away. It's what? It did what? Madagascar, if you might have one of your favorite climaxes of all time, hell yeah. Here we go. Also, I don't know how the hell I misinterpreted Stu's question as being about movie night when he was talking about Kamen Rider crossovers. Ignore me! I'm brain dead! A secret passage!
Ruh-roh!
Wait! If there was an artifact here, you don't mean... But that's...
Yep. Below here is a primal ground used to seal artifacts away. Just like the one under Gransel Cathedral. Bruh. I'm sure you remember. The day it all happened, Rufina and I were due to come back here for the first time in a while. We were both coming from different places, we'd been set. So we wanted to meet up in town and come the rest of the way here together. But then her train was delayed, leaving me alone in the town wait for her alone for a while. Or something. I completely butchered that sentence. I'm sorry. That was when I got word of what happened. All I could think was that you and the other kids were in danger, so I decided to try and take out the Jaegers here alone. I'm saying Madagascar is Kamen Rider, yes.
Why do I smell a classic lesbian on those stairs?
They weren't all that sophisticated, so fighting them wasn't even that hard for a squire like me. Before long, I was able to disable them, free the matron and the other kids. Or so I thought. You were nowhere to be seen.
I asked the other kids where you were. They told me one of the Jaegers had taken you somewhere else and that you were unconscious. I looked frantically all over the place to find you before eventually stumbling across this place. As for how, you remember how you didn't have your ribbon in your hair when you woke up, Reese? I do? What does that have to do with anything? I found it in the secret passage we've just gone through. There were footprints near it too. It is easy to find the entrance. Oh. Anyway. After getting in here and making my way down the staircase in pursuit of the Jaeger that had taken you. We can watch one of the Christmas specials if we did, exactly. Or Cricket on the Hearth again. Hey, Reese. You remember what I was like back when you first met me? Yes, I think I completely just speed read / gleamed your thing and assumed I knew what it was about. I think I only saw the words movies and Christmas and was just like, oh yeah. You remember what I was like back when you first met me? Yeah, you were a cringe-ass nene baby, gay baby loser. I was still young at the time, but it was as fresh as if it were only yesterday. You were just that cringe. It looked like you'd been swallowed by blackness, like there wasn't a single thread of hope bound to you. It was kind of scary. I kept wondering what must have happened to you. What you must have seen to make you end up that way. Huh, what must have happened to me? Rufina seemed like she knew. Before I met you, I killed my mom. Naughty the fuck? I feel like Surprise Pikachu Estelle is underselling what he just said. My face was matricide. Maybe killed isn't quite the right expression. It's not like I did it directly. I changed your story real quick there, Kev. I still let her die, though. I still got a lot of responsibility for what happened. Growing up, it was basically me and my mom for the most part. My father showed his face from time to time, but not that much. And from what I understand, he had another family elsewhere. But even without him, she did her best to look after me on her own. I loved her dearly. Kids in the neighborhood used to make fun of me for how I talked, which I got from her. But I just beat them up most of the time. Based. She was always kind. She loved cooking and, yeah, I thought the world of her. When I was 7, my father, who had all the money in the world, chose to abandon her. At the best of times, she was always a frail person, and after that, she grew more and more dependent. Her health suffered. I tried everything a kid could to cheer her up, but nothing I did worked. And during one winter's day, when she must have finally had enough, she came over while I was sleeping and tried to strangle me. Bruh. Yeah, no, as you do. No big. I'm so sorry, Kevin. I failed as your mother. But I'm so tired. Oh, so tired. At least this way. At least this way the two of us can... I guess she figured that if we were both going to suffer, we might as well take the easy way out as a family. But I wouldn't let her take me with her. Before I knew what I was doing, I pushed her aside and ran back barefoot into the snow. I wandered around for a while after that. I couldn't understand what had happened or what she'd been trying to do. Eventually, I could feel myself getting hungry. I thought maybe she'd be able to clear her head. I made my way back home, nervous as could be, and... Bruh. Yes, it's all thanks to my deadbeat of a father, Masayoshi Shido, aka Mr. Worldwide. You probably heard of him. Sorry for trauma dumping like that. Sorry for making you all listen to this. But a pint. Still, I think that's probably when it happened. When my stigma was carved inside of me. What? What are you talking about? He's sane as fuck.
Did someone say Masayoshi motherfucker Shido? That's my kill! I call dibs! Mine, 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 mine!
I was diagnosed with stigma, Reese.
Stigma what?
Stigma balls! You son of a...
Where are we?
Would have thought a place like this existed under the orphanage. This is where I finally caught up to the Jaeger who had you with him. He probably didn't think anyone was gonna come after him. The second he saw me, he panicked. Putting his gun down, he ran over to the pedestal right in front of us. On it was an artifact that required sealing away I mentioned earlier. The Spear of Loa.
What's the Spear of Loa?
A malignant spear that transforms the body of its wielder into that of a monster. Hard to believe something like that could be a gift from the goddess, right? In any case, the cornered Jaeger grabbed it and used it. I didn't stand a chance. Much as I tried, it wasn't any match for that inhuman monster before me. He knocked me to the ground and then went to raise the spear against the still unconscious you. That's all it took.
I am the storm that is approach!
That fucking face! Yeah. I'm the Joker, baby! My stigma drew all the spear's power in from it onto itself. And blasted it, magnified countless times over into the Jaeger's body. The result wasn't even a battle. Our precious home had become a slaughterhouse. By the end, he wasn't even recognizable. Just thousands of lumps of flesh strewn all about all over the floor. After defeating him, my stigma's power was still coursing through my body. I'd never experienced anything like that before. I lost complete control of myself. It's at this point that Rufina arrived, because of fucking course she did. She seemed to understand exactly what had happened. Using her bowgun and Templar sword, she was able to separate me from you and prevent me from doing you any harm. And then... I did her harm. She made my Nintendo crash. I hate when she does that. Yeah, that's about right. When I returned to my senses, I was in her arms, dumbfounded. Her body was full of holes all over, but she hugged me as tightly as she could. And that's when she drew her last breath. You gotta be fucking kidding me! There it is, the truth you wanted. It wasn't that I couldn't save Rufina. I was the one who killed her. With my own hands. Right in front of you. I'm sane as fuck!
But you didn't!
I didn't want to. Maybe not, but that's just an excuse. If I'd been able to control my stigma's power instead of letting it consume me and fill me with bloodlust, it wouldn't have happened. If I wasn't so weak, she'd still be alive today. That's not all either. Looking at her standing before me at that moment, she reminded me of my mother. She reminded me of Mom when she came to strangle me. Suddenly, this feeling of betrayal welled up inside of me, the desire for revenge. So I filled her full of spears. I loved them both. I wanted to protect them both. And what did I do? I killed them both. Me!
Wait. What?
What did I what? Why the fuck didn't you tell me this before, you daft twat? 5 years apart and this is the first time you're telling me this? I'm sorry. I know I should have done it earlier. But now I have and I'm ready for the consequences. So go on. If you want to avenge her, do it. If anything can make her happy, if anything can make me happy that you did. You're so fucking stupid! What are you? You think I want to avenge her? That's not why I'm angry at all, you fucking moron! Why have you shouldered a burden like that all this time on your own? Stella and Josh are hearing about patricide with afterwards. Reese, I need therapy. Like a lot of it.
We're a family, Kevin. Why didn't you ever talk to me? Why didn't you ever let me hug you? Why wouldn't you let me do anything to help you? Reese. I finally understand. I always thought you were hunting down heretics is some kind of atonement for letting Rufina die. But that's not it at all, is it?
Come on, Reese.
I finally understand. You don't want to atone for anything. You don't want to get rid of your sense of guilt at all. You...
I don't have my cup. Yeah. You'll have to settle for a half-full Baby Yoda mug filled with orange juice. Thank you, Ninja. Necessary.
You're right, he wants to be punished for what he did.
Figured that much out from, like, the second flashback or whatever when we saw him talking to the head priest lady. And he started laughing hysterically when he heard about his promotion. But sure. Past message, what did I miss? Joke just made me think of your old post. Yeah. Make my balls.
Oh.
The Lord of Phantasma!
Why now of all times?
My congratulations on making it this far. Beyond here lies the seventh plane. The place of my home, and the foundation of all planes here on Earth.
I thought so.
Judging by how we have to go through here, judging by
How we have had to go through here to get here. I was right, wasn't I?
right about what?
Allow me to ask you once again. So, Kevin Brown, do you really want to see the face underneath this mask?
Yeah, damn right I do. I bet he's handsome. Time to take that creepy thing off and show us who you really are. Rufina Argent? Oh. Okay, I actually did not call that. Okay, I think that thought did cross my mind. I think I'm still technically right. Or maybe it's fake. I don't know. We'll see. If it is her face, it's only because she's like the main manifestation of his guilt, right? Like, I very much still think it's him that's causing all this. But well,
With pleasure!
yep, okay, alright, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that thought admittedly did not occur to me, but I definitely still think that it's... I don't think it's like her evil spirit out for revenge or whatever. Like, it's a manifestation of Kevin's guilt, and she's the avatar for that, right?
Rufina?
I've missed you dearly, Reese. And as for you, Kevin, I'm impressed you were able to work out my real identity.
That wasn't hard. I had a feeling from the start. I mean, I kind of did too. Like, before like the Kevin trauma thing kind of started to crystallize, like, she was my first thought, obviously. Because she's like the one thing these two had in common. She was like their main connecting point. Granted, that wouldn't explain all the others being here, which is why I still think that it is Kevin's trauma, ultimately. But still. The answer was right in front of my face the whole time. And your every tone should have made me that much more sure. The only reason I couldn't be sure until now was because I didn't want to accept the truth. I don't know if I should still do the cup for her or not. She's not covered up anymore. I mean, she's got evil red Zelda. What do you mean it's not Dorothy? I'm sorry, it's the other woman with red hair and yellow ribbons in it.
Quite, you were always a weakling. You can imagine how surprised I was when you were able to defeat my strongest knight.
You're talking about the Blade Lord. What connection does he even have to you anyway?
I met him through my work about, 6 years ago. We were enemies at the time, but we managed to reach a compromise of sorts. And he felt he owed me a debt for such.
Alright, so you ended up summoning him in order to have him repay it. It's a crafty move, but not so out of character for you. I'm not gonna do the cup. It's not even the right cup. I don't know. I don't know if it's even coming through properly the way my cup usually does. But I'm not gonna bother with it. Whatever.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. Still, now that you've made it this far, I assume you understand what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I'm ready. Take me away.
Wait! What are you two talking about? I would have thought you worked out the answer to that already, Reese. Do you recall what I said before? Kevin wants to be punished.
Live stream chat. Oh, that's adorable. Estelle and Joshua in like what I believe are the uniforms for one of the later games. I've seen that outfit before. That's cute.
Then you? I was born here in order to give him the punishment he strives for with his every breath. It was to that end I recreated Phantasma in its current form and welcomed all of you here. All of this was the result of Kevin's desires. He wanted this to happen.
You're lying! I'm sorry, she isn't. I couldn't tell you all exactly why it happened. How it actually happened. What she says is true.
No.
The seventh plane is likely somewhere made for express purpose of punishing you over and over. A fit in hell for someone like me who let his own mother die and killed Rufina and all that. Once I'm trapped down here, it'll be all over.
Wait a second, why should you have to do that?
You can't be serious, Kevin. Damn, no hesitation, girl. So this is Kevin's palace? Yes. Yes. Reese?
What do you think you're doing, Reese? That's not a very nice thing to do to your sister.
Shut it! You're not my sister! My sister would never do something like this. Never! Reese.
You promised me, Kevin. You promised you'd never do anything that would make Rufina sad. So what the bloody hell do you think you're doing right the fuck now? How can you believe sacrificing yourself for everyone would make her happy?
Reese, stop.
Who are you to say it wouldn't? I might not be the real Rufina, but I'm a very close copy of her. If Kevin wants to be punished, why wouldn't I want to give him his wish?
Because that's not how Rufina was at all! She'd never indulge something like that, not in 1,000 years!
Oh?
Think back to when you first met us, Kevin. You'd given up on the world, like you just wanted to disappear. But did she let you do that? No. She forced chocolate down your throat and dragged you back into the real world, whether you wanted to or not, whether you liked it or not.
You're not her!
Nuh-uh. Well, this is a surprise. You've grown a lot more than I was expecting if you're able to talk back to me.
Stop talking to me as if you're my sister! You're not, and I won't stand for you defiling her any further.
Well, if that's how you want to do things, perhaps I should invite you in Kevin's place. Me?
Well, thank God I didn't equip anything on her. No!
The rest of you can stand by and watch.
What the?
Just like the one that devil used. I will not die to a goddamn bloody floor, Gina! Reese! Stop this, Rufina. She has nothing to do with any of this.
Oh, but she has. Consider this another part of your punishment. After all, if she suffers for all eternity in your place, that's just going to make your suffering all the more potent, isn't it?
Please. Go ahead and do your worst!
Oh?
Reese? Drop me wherever you like. I'll live. I'm never going to let Kevin be alone again. I will come back to him.
Fighting words, my sweet sister. We shall see whether or not you can make good on them.
Ah!
Kevin?
Ah! And some say she's still falling into the depths of hell to this day. Is he Superman posing? He is! He's got like one fist out! This looks like a job for Kevinman! Yeah! Babe! The goat! Super Kevin. That probably makes more sense than Kevin Man. But Kevin Man is funnier just when the trailers come out in a few days. Yo! Oh, how appropriate.
Hey! Hey, Reese! Go! Kevin? You okay? You feeling any pain? No, I'm okay, I think. But why are you... I fell through that crack alone. So why are you...
You big fucking dummy! Kevin Man rises again. Put that in live stream chat so I remember.
Me? What were you thinking with all that taunting? Go ahead and do your worst. That's what you sound like. Drop me wherever you like, I'll live. It's that time. How the bloody hell do you know you'll live? All right, you don't. But that's you, eh? That's what you sound like. You're a squire, aren't you? A worker like you with no experience and proper judgment has no business making calls that put her own safety at risk. If you can promise to never do that again, then you and I both know you're not gonna have to be part of the Grail Winter. That's probably what I should be saying anyway. I'd be real rich coming from me, eh? I'll let you off with a little bump on the head. Huh? Look around us. We're literally in hell, Reese. This is the 7th layer of hell. Wow. Cozy. Gehenna. Yep, just like the Testaments brought to life. And I'm the one responsible for bringing it all. Oh. After all, if there's one place that's possible, it's Phantasma. I don't know how Rufina can come back, but she did. Both memories and personality intact. Yeah, you sure about that? I don't know about that personality part, again. I feel like he's gaslighting himself here. Again, oh, I did not mean to hit that button. Like, the Lord of Phantasma is manifesting with her face, because again, she's the avatar for like 90% of his guilt over everything. And she's acting like this and doing this kind of shit because, again, he wants to be punished. Doom Guy Kevin and Superman Kevin. We got it. Good God. I repeat, vengeance. That's apparently what I think of her personality. I'm totally not in denial right now. Now I have the good fortune of being punished by the very people I wronged. I really couldn't think of a more fitting punishment for a bastard like me. Everything she said was dead on. More than anything, I wanted to be punished. I figured that by accepting that punishment, all this would be done, and everyone else could go back to their lives. I thought I could be just like her, sacrificing her own life so everyone else could be saved. We're gonna be fucking Mastema and Lucifer down here, Reese. I don't think you want that. At least not alone. You want to get salted, Reese? I don't understand what that means. Neither do I! That wouldn't make me like her at all, would it? No. She might have given up her life to save ours, but that wasn't because she was happy to throw her life away to protect someone else's. It was because she literally saw no other option. With me unconscious, she didn't have the choice to retreat. There was no way out of the situation without one of the three of us losing our lives. That's the only reason she did what she did. Yeah. She was never the kind of person who would praise self-sacrifice as some kind of virtue. She'd only ever accept it as an option if all others had been exhausted. It was truly the only way. Right. But this time that's not the case. You're here, I'm here, all our friends are here. If we put our heads together, I'm sure we could have found another way out of here. One where no one would have to die. You must have realized that. You tried to take the easy way out, didn't you?
I hate to say it, but yeah, I did. It was a pretty shameful thing for a Dominion to be doing, eh? Or, oh my god. James got saying something. I'll read that later. See, I got no right to be criticizing you. I'm even less fit to be a knight than you. This is going on a lot longer than I thought it was. I know we're getting thick of it. Oh, goddamn. I think that escalated a lot more quickly than I thought it would. Still, standing around and lamenting my own failures isn't gonna get us anywhere. If you're out for walking, let's get ourselves out of here.
Come again?
What are you looking so surprised for? Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna stay here and accept being punished for all eternity, did ya?
Well, I mean, you kind of made it sound like you were. It's either that or stay here and wait for Rufina to show up again.
Listen, Arius, I'm not gonna die. There's a part of me, a big part that wants to be punished for what I did. Or that there's a part of me that was overjoyed to see Rufina again, however it came to be. But I'm also not alone down here. You're here with me, and believe me, that changes everything. Unironically. As long as you're here, I'm not staying in this hellhole a second longer than I have to. We're getting out of here. You and me, no matter what it takes.
Right. Right.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I should have read ahead in the guide. Granted, it would have spoiled it for me. Oh. Oh, we're just gonna be stuck in this mode for a while, aren't we? Well, 1 second. Shit! Well, damn. It's like a good place to stop. Yeah, kind of an awkward place to stop, but I actually kind of have to. I actually dead ass kind of have to with this development, because yeah, I came in here with her unequipped. To think I was worried about having a boss fight thrown at me, we got a whole ass dungeon thrown at us. One last live stream chat me. It's trail stream time, hell yeah. You went above and beyond, Shipper, let me tell you. A lot of you did. Thank you all very much. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it, genuinely. Coming back to this game after so long and just being showered with memes. It does good for my anguished soul. I appreciate it immensely. New Karate Kid film sounds about right. But okay, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here, both because it is getting a little late. Not insanely late, but you know, I gotta be up at a semi-decent hour tomorrow. And I know I also started kind of late, so it's gonna be a shorter episode, but you know how it goes. But yeah, we got a lot done. I found my rhythm again. I've got well, I can't start out with the Rendor now either. Shit. Xaid? Yeah, we can do some Xaid. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know for sure what I'm gonna do. It may be a little awkward, but what I might have to do, just for the sake, because again, clearly we're a lot closer to the end game than I thought. Like I figured, like knowing that was the last door, that we were just gonna kind of go full ham on the plot. But I feel dumb not having done the last door before coming in here. So I think what I'll probably do is reload. Make sure I have my equipment set up on Rufina in advance this time. Even, yeah, grind for Sepith even if I have to. Make sure that, you know, everybody plus some is equipped. Start with the Rendor, like I said I was going to do. And then just, once we're done with the Rendor, speed through all that cutscene again. Because it'll take a while, but like, you can hold down the B button to speed up text. I now know where all the stuff I need to examine is and all that, so it shouldn't take too long to speed run back through this. So apologies for that being kind of awkward. If I'd realized it was going to escalate if I'd realized the next layer was going to be literally hell, probably would have just gone ahead and do the Rendor. We'll get to see Kevinman again. That, you know what, fair point. Silver lining to everything. But yeah. So yeah, gonna be a little bit awkward tomorrow or whenever I stream next again. If not tomorrow, then almost certainly Thursday. But God. Thank you all for putting up with me, even more so than usual. Again, apologies for any lulls in commentary or me just being legally brain dead again. It's been a rough couple of months. But we're back, hopefully on at least a semi-regular schedule, and we can we'll get this finished up. We'll finish up. I think we could get this game finished up by the end of the year still, without issue. We're pretty damn close to the end. If stuff like this is happening, you know we're pretty close to the end. Just a matter of having a calm, less exhausting day to be able to feel like doing it. But all right, understandable thing. I appreciate that. I can do a little bit of plot. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, literally hell. Oh, literally Kevin having like one of the most fucked up guilt complexes I've ever seen. Which I knew was coming. If I don't act more surprised about that, it's just because like, we already kind of pieced some of this together, but still. Did not quite parse some of those details. He's one sick little puppy. And you know what? We love him for it. Alright, I'm gonna stop rambling, make myself some food, because I still haven't eaten since 12, and get ready to watch some X8 in the Discord for a little bit. But yeah, good to be back! Thank you all very, very, very much for joining me. Special thanks to the audio dying, but also Fusion, Go-Kart tier patron, Room. If you want to help support getting Kevin in therapy as soon as possible, check out the links in the description. Love you guys. Nighty-night.